Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes the guy needs a Freddy's original double, Chicago dog, and a turtle sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If it's gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Tax Layers Center in beautiful downtown Moline, Illinois. This is Marksman Pregame on the Marksman Radio Network and Hockey TV. I'm Drew Blevins. I'll be alongside with you for this one as a brand new season begins tonight, and that is playoff season, something that many Fayetteville Marksman fans have waited a long time for. There were no playoffs during the 2019-2020 season because of the COVID-19 outbreak. There were no playoffs last season because the Marksmen were forced to opt out due to COVID regulations set forth by the state of North Carolina. However, after a record-breaking regular season that includes records set for the most wins in a single season and the most standings points in a single year, the Fayetteville Marksmen find themselves poised to begin the journey toward a President's Cup tonight. Their opponent, the Quad City Storm, a group that has rolled through the West with a significant improvement to their roster, especially as of late. Bailey Birkin has held down the fort in net. Tommy Seacos and Shane Bennett have driven the ship offensively, and David Branchik, along with Dylan Fournier and Derek Louis-Jean, have kept the blue line secure for the Storm. These two teams play a very similar style of hockey. Each of them only had one forward that finished in the top 20 in league scoring, but they primarily focus on their depth and how good each of these teams can be on their second and third lines. This promises to be one of the most entertaining series of the playoff season this year, and we cannot wait to bring it to you here on the Marksman Radio Network and Hockey TV. Prior to tonight's contest, we caught up with the head coach of the Fayetteville Marksmen, Corey Melkert, to get his thoughts on round one, game one. You'll hear from him right after this.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more. For the final time this regular season, we welcome you back to Marksman Pregame. Drew Blevins alongside the head coach of the Fayetteville Marksmen, Corey Melkert. Coach, here we are, the start of a brand new season, playoff season. What's the emotion been like for you and the guys in your locker room getting prepared to make a run at a championship?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just been pretty status quo. We're just, looking to do the same things we did, during the regular season and do the stuff that makes us successful. So it's just another game.
Taking on a Quad City Storm team that you've only seen 3 times this season. In franchise history, you haven't seen Quad City more than 10 times as a group. This is a very rare matchup for you, but one that you were excited about a couple of weeks ago when you saw this as a possibility. What do you make of your opponent tonight, and what are you expecting to see out of them?
Yeah, they're a good hockey team. Obviously, I think they're, for this year in this league, they're a veteran hockey team. They've got some guys that have played in the league for a long time. They have some good hockey players. They transition fast. They create offense off the rush. They're a good hockey team. It should be a good hockey game.
And you and your group are going through a little bit of adversity going into tonight's game. Brian Moore is out of the lineup with his girlfriend still expecting a baby quite literally at any hour. Taylor McCloy is also going to be a game-time decision for you guys as he's been banged up dating back to last weekend. Looking at what that does for your forward group and for the locker room as a whole, that's 2 really good hockey players and 2 guys that have a lot of games under their belt that's out. What's the atmosphere been like in there?
Yeah, for us it doesn't change. Like I said last week, I don't think there's been a point in this season where we've had a full lineup. The adversity we've faced this year with injuries and everything like that. At one point we had, 3 of our top 6 forwards out of the lineup for 2 months. So it's really nothing new for us. It's just an opportunity for others to step up and, for us just to continue doing what we're doing. Like I said, we face a lot of adversity this year, and tonight's going to be no different.
And you talk about others stepping up. Are there players individually that you're looking for to be better or to go to another level perhaps they hadn't got to during the regular season?
No, I just think it's collectively as a whole. We just have to step up as a group. Especially with your captain, out of the lineup tonight. We all have to step up and take care of our games. And hopefully come out with a win.
And certainly it's been a lot of fun for this group to go on an adventure, the first flight in team history back on Monday to be here. You'll fly out again tomorrow, and that's all well and good. But getting a couple of skates in, the optional this morning, the practice yesterday, has the timing of the travel schedule and the new method of travel had any effect on the group, or is this just a business as usual thing?
It is what it is.
Coach, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck in round 1, game 1.
Thank you.
He's the head coach of the Fayetteville Marksmen, Corey Melkert. We'll be right back with more Marksman pregame right after this.
Baby, we have spiders on every corner outside our house.
Okay, I'll call someone to take care of it.
Baby, we have fire ants all over the yard.
Alrighty, I'll call someone else to take care of that.
Baby, these mosquitoes, you have got to go.
Here we go again.
One call to St. Peter Pest Control provides all these services. Total pest protection for one low monthly payment. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
Marky.
Carolina's Dentists offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen.
We welcome you back to downtown Moline, Illinois. Drew Blevins alongside you in the broadcast booth from the Tax Layers Center. About 10 minutes away from puck drop between the Quad City Storm and the Fayetteville Marksmen. Let's go ahead and dive into what these two rosters look like in a little bit more detail. For the Fayetteville Marksmen, Brent Moran is going to be the starting goaltender tonight. Moran has always been head coach Corey Melkert's pick to be the guy to ride through the playoffs, and he's going to get the opportunity here tonight. The former fourth-round pick of the Dallas Stars back in 2015 has a 16-4 record coming into the contest this evening, a .236 goals against average, and a .930 save percentage, which has consistently been at the top 3 in the SPHL. As you might have heard Corey Melkert say, it's not going to be a game-time decision for Taylor McCloy. The captain of this Fayetteville Marksman group is going to be out of tonight's contest with an undisclosed concern. And this is rather disheartening, not only because McCloy, as your captain, has that leadership position, and that's irreplaceable out there on the ice, but also because you're losing arguably your best center that remains in the lineup, and that means things are just getting thin at this position for the Fayetteville Marksmen. With the loss of Shane Bednard wreaking havoc with this group already, I think it's important to keep a very sharp eye on how this all shakes out throughout the entirety of this series and the playoffs. Can the Marksmen find a way to recover for their losses at the center position? McCloy has always been somebody that you can lean on and a very capable hockey player at the center position, but he'll be out of the lineup tonight with hopes to get him back in for Game 2 on Friday. That does mean the Fayetteville Marksmen are going with a little bit of a different look here tonight with McCloy out of the lineup. They are dressing all their defensemen. There are no extra defensemen off the playoff roster. It's just going to be really, really thin for Fayetteville going with a 10-6 look. And 10-6 isn't the problem. It's the way you're going to have to configure 10-6 right now, and having to jostle the lines for Corey Melkert. That will end up being a little bit of a challenge here this evening. As Corey Melkert told me prior to getting to the arena for today's game, he feels like he's going to have to coach the game of his life without McCloy, and he told Jason Binkley the exact same thing. So look for strategy to play a critical role in tonight's contest for the Fayetteville Marksmen. Meanwhile, for the Quad City Storm, as Melkert alluded to, this is a veteran group, but it's also a group that has specific contributors in certain areas, and leading the charge all year has been Shane Bennett. Bennett finished the regular season with 56 points. He was top 10 in league scoring this year for the Quad City Storm. He's just been somebody who has a penchant for putting the puck in the back of the net, and someone the Marksmen are going to have to stop. Bennett ended the 3-game weekend back in February with 4 points against the Fayetteville Marksmen, a pair of goals and a pair of assists. And that's going to be trouble for Fayetteville if they can't mark up on him. But Bennett normally does his attacking on the power play. We'll talk a little bit more about that in our Keys to Victory coming up in our next segment. Other guys to keep a close eye on. Tommy Sikos has been a grinder all year long. I think Sikos is one of the most underrated players in all the SPHL. He's just someone who knows his role and does it so well and does it with enthusiasm, and that type of attitude is irreplaceable. He's locked in and ready to go tonight. Another playoff appearance for Tommy Sikos after he missed last season as well, playing in the Federal League with the Carolina Thunderbirds. You also look at someone like Joe Sova, who's logged a handful of AHL games in his career. Marcus Ortiz is a big-bodied forward that's not afraid to go into the corners. And even on the back end, David Branchick and Dylan Fournier are going to be guys to watch out for tonight, as well as Carter Shinkarik, who's not afraid to hop up and into the rush. If you're the Quad City Storm, you certainly like the amount of weapons you have, and you like your options. If you're the Fayetteville Marksmen defensively, you don't want to put it all on the shoulders of Brent Moran. You're going to have to be sharp on the blue line tonight as well. Folks, we're nearing puck drop time here from downtown Moline, Illinois. Coming up after this break, we'll bring you right back here to the broadcast booth to give you our keys to victory. This is Marksman Hockey.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
As both teams take the ice, the atmosphere rises to a fever pitch here at the Tax Slayer Center as we welcome you back inside for our final segment of Marksman Pregame. Let's go ahead and turn your attention to tonight's keys to victory. We'll start things off with the visiting Fayetteville Marksman. One of the keys is going to be to keep the puck in front of you. Whether it be Shane Bennett or Tommy Seacos or any of the litany of weapons that the Quad City Storm have, you do not want to let them get behind you. The other thing is you've got to go positive in special teams. Scoring on the power play and not allowing goals on the penalty kill is critical tonight for the Fayetteville Marksmen. Meanwhile, for the Quad City Storm, you want to have active sticks tonight defensively. Fayetteville's a team that likes to set up for the quote-unquote half-court offense. It's going to be critical for Quad City tonight to keep sticks in passing lanes and prevent the Marksmen from being able to move the puck in the attacking zone. And the other thing is you've got to be the tougher team tonight and defend home ice. It's always difficult in a best-of-3 series to get 2 wins. But when you're the team that leads off at home, you want to have the chance to create your own luck going back to the great state of North Carolina on Friday night. This is arguably the most important game of the series. If the Marksmen can win this one at home, they put themselves in a position to win 1 of 2 when they get back to Fayetteville. For the Quad City Storm, you defend home ice, you create your own luck going down the stretch. Folks, you've waited, and finally, it's time. Playoff hockey is next.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's original double, Chicago dog, and a turtle sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If we're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
A hearty hello and welcome to you inside the Tax Slayers Center in Moline, Illinois. This is Fayetteville Marksman Hockey on the Marksman Radio Network and Hockey TV. I'm Drew Blevins. It's time, finally, for the first time in 3 seasons, the puck will drop on playoff hockey for the Fayetteville Marksmen as they begin their quest for a President's Cup here this evening. This is the 4 seed, the Marksmen, versus the 5 seed, the Quad City Storm. Expected to be one of the most evenly matched and one of the most entertaining playoff series that we'll have throughout the course of this playoff season. The Marksmen are in their road white uniforms, black breezers and white socks. Quad City decked out in the home black uniforms, black breezers and black socks. For the Fayetteville Marksmen, it's Andrew Lane and Jarrett Cupp on the blue line. Drake Glover will center between Taylor Best and Tommy Biesinger. It is a fever pitch atmosphere here in the Quad Cities. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this one from Tax Slayers Center as the SPHL President's Cup playoffs are underway as Brent Moran seals himself to the near side goal post, and he'll cover the puck. Let's go ahead and talk about tonight's starting goaltenders. Brent Moran getting the nod in net for the Fayetteville Marksmen, a 16-4-1 record with a .236 goals against average and a .930 save percentage. Moran has always been top 3 in the league in save percentage, a stalwart in net since joining the Marksmen in January. Bailey Birkin getting the nod for Quad City. Birkin has an 11-4-2 record with a .212 goals against average and a .922 save percentage. Birkin has spent about half the season in the ECHL. Quad City glad to have him back between the pipes tonight. The Marksmen will bring the puck into the attacking zone. This is Biesinger, fires a long wrist shot, swallowed by Birkin. No rebound. Tommy Biesinger wearing a different number tonight. He's in number 12, while Brian Moore is scratched. That's due to an equipment malfunction that occurred earlier today. So if you're seeing 12 and you're noticing that he's a lot smaller, clean-shaven, and blonde, that's why. Line changes for both sides here with 19:35 to go in the first period. Peyton Franti wins the face-off forward, but Derek Louis-Jean is onto the puck for the Quad City Storm. Sends it out to the far side corner for the former Marksman Taylor Price. Bounced up the far boards for Seacos, but he's unable to catch up to it, so Matt Stoyo will have to regroup. A headman pass for Ben Duperot at the near side blue line. This will get out to center, and it's dumped in by Taylor Price. Stopped back behind the net by Brent Moran as Harper goes to get it. He turns it over in front. This one's kicked away by Moran. A big rebound pushed wide by Derek Louis-Jean. On the far side boards, a hard hit laid on Jake Hickey. Knocks the puck free, though. And here comes Don Oliveri driving down the near side boards. Oliveri fires off the shin pad of the defender, who was Cody Walsh, and this puck will bounce right back out to neutral ice. Marksman reset here with the rookie phenom Peyton Franti feeding it to the far side wing. Dumped in by Oliveri, who will come off for a change as Quad City goes back to retrieve the puck. Off the far side boards, this will elude the stick of Carter Shinkarik, and the Marksmen dump it right back in. Bailey Birkin gives to Stoya. He'll feed it all the way around looking for Cole Golka. This is a bouncing puck that'll be taken by Golka across the red line into the near side wing for Shane Bennett. His wrist shot caught and held on to by Moran. No rebound with a couple of shoves given after the play. 18:27 to go in this first period. We remain scoreless in this still very young hockey game. I think you're going to see a really good clip to this game all night long. These are two teams that can get out and run. They can establish possession. They're multifaceted. As Connor Fries and his group will come out as the third line for Dave Shinichny and company to face off against Tommy Biesinger and what will be the top group for the Marksmen. Biesinger thrown out of the face-off circle on the false start. Drake Glover will have to come in to take the draw. Glover has slotted in nicely to being a centerman as this drive from Sova is caught and held onto by Brent Moran. Joe Sova, once upon a career ago, it seems, was in the AHL and was actually involved in a trade that sent him from the New Jersey Devils organization to the Carolina Hurricanes organization for ever so brief a time. And that trade was for Alexei Ponikarovsky back in the early 2010s. Face-off is to the blocker side of Brent Moran. And it appears that we have some trouble with the digital clock as Jake Linnaeus is holding things up. Jake Linnaeus and Joe Genovese are our referees in tonight's contest. This face-off is won by Quad City. They'll set things up in their attacking end. Mike Moran lets this puck go. He was looking for Fries to pick it up. Instead, the Marksman will take it. This may be a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Down the near sideboards, this is Biesinger. Fires a wrist shot well wide of the near post. Fries to the rebound, unable to scoop it around with Glover on the first go-around. He'll get help from Moran, who sends it down the far sideboards. Now a foot race. Icing wave will keep going. This is Logan Nelson in the far side corner. We'll get some help from Fries there. Nelson steers to the near corner and feeds it up to the near side point. Here's a hammer on the way through from Fournier that's blocked, and the Marksmen try to headman to Biesinger. This is off of a Quad City stick. Birkin's unable to play the puck as it was beyond his trapezoid. Now Biesinger from the far face-off circle. He's dropped in the far side circle, and Sova will headman the puck. Driving here is Taylor Price. Harrison Harper with a well-placed defensive stick knocks the puck from his tape as it bounces back behind the cage. Peyton Franti unable to secure possession. Up to the point it goes. A long drive from Stoya is blocked on the way through. Moran didn't see it, and Peyton Franti will skate it out. Sends to the far wing for Best. Drops for Franti. He fires. Birkin says no and covers the rebound. And that's exactly what you want to see from Peyton Franti, is that size up the middle, allowing him to jump up into the rush. This is what he was so good at St. Norbert College. Had 48 points this season for the Green Knights and was one of the reasons they were able to go all the way to the D3 quarterfinal before they lost to the eventual champion, Adrian. Face-off will be to the blocker side of Bailey Birkin. 17-15 to go in the first period. Quad City out shooting Fayetteville 3-2 in the early stages of this one, but both teams able to get chances, and Matt McNair is going to be thrown from the circle here. He's unsure why. And that must have been a foot lineup because there was no steering going on with the sticks. Quad City will dump it into their attacking end. A hard hit delivered by Marcus Ortiz. Look for him to be involved in the physicality all night long. Brought up ahead through center by the Marksman. To the near wing, this is FX Girard with a long, low wrist shot that catches the turn in the boards. Hickey will hold the line and set it back behind the net where it's scooped up by Derek Louis-Jean. To the near wing for Shane Bennett as he tries to drive up the near boards. He was thwarted there and has to reverse field to the far side wing, and Cody Walsh will slap it in. All the way around the boards. The Marksman will take this one cleanly. This is Matt McNair, who drives around of Connor Fries. McNair getting into the near side corner, bumped by Sova. That knocks the puck free. Quad City works to the far side corner in their own zone, but pressure here from Hickey. Hickey is pinned on the far side half wall by Cody Walsh. 16-20 to go in this first period. Now a drive from the point, caught by Birkin. He'll play it out quickly. Sova in the near side corner. He's rocked by Jake Hickey as Quad City will send it up the far side wing. A backhanded pass to center, taken care of by Hoffman, but he punched it too far. Here's Logan Nelson with a shot from the point that goes off of, I believe that was Zach Hoffman, and out of play it was. And a whistle with 16:04 to go in this first period. And you can see it's going to be a spirited bunch tonight. This is one of the better atmospheres in the SPHL. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how this crowd spurns their team on. There have been close games all season in this building. Quad City is 16-5-7 at home during the regular season. Meanwhile, the Marksmen 19-7-1 away from the Crown Coliseum. And both teams coming out strong with some speed, as you would expect here. A good jump in this playoff contest. Franti will take the draw against Price, and Taylor Price wins it to the point for Dylan Fournier. Fournier will drive, button hooking to the far side goalpost, lays it off the side of the goal. Franti gets to it and will saucer to the far side wing. Jake Hickey, 4 hands ahead, and that will send the newest marksman, Nick Mangone, to go chase it. Mangone gives to Franti. He lifts in front. Birkin says no. The rebound off the goalpost. Slid through the goal mouth harmlessly. And the game's first big chance favors Quad City on a great stop by Birkin and a little bit of kind heavy metal. Birkin will strike the breakout to the near side half wall. Franti nearly got things going with help from Mangone. Mangone played 24 games here in Quad City this season. That was the majority of his year. Played 12 games with the Wheeling Nailers and then just ran out of room in the lineup here with the Storm and actually fell to the Danbury Hat-Tricks in the Federal League for 7 games. But he's a grinding, gritty forward that Corey Melkert was excited to see play, and on his first shift, he makes something happen. Down the near side wing is Cody Walsh. He'll flip it end over end. Harrison Harper takes care of it for the Marksmen. Off the near side boards, back out to center. It's Louis Jean for the Storm, who will swing to the far side boards. That's Marcus Ortiz, who will reverse back for Walsh. He's got an eye up ice. Hits his man. This is Shinkarik jumping into the rush. Carter Shinkarik turns at the near face-off circle, gives to Louis Jean, who hammers a one-timer well over top the crossbar. Marcus Ortiz holding the line. This one takes an offward pounce off of a crack in the boards, but there to clean it up for the Marksman is Drake Glover. He sends to the far side wing. Taylor Best tried to finagle a pass into the middle. Goes off of a Quad City skate, and the Storm will reset in the near side corner. 14:25 to go in the first period here from Moline, as the puck is in the far side corner with Biesinger chasing. This is Derek Louis Jean, who will feed it up into the middle before it's pushed to the near wing for Cole Golka. Ahead of the red line, he'll backhand it into the far side corner as he's punished, and the Marksman will go back to retrieve. This is the capable defenseman Jarrett Cupp out of Curry College. Cupp has been highly praised by Corey Melkert all season long, as Melkert has called him the most consistent defenseman this group has. Matt McNair will go to chase the puck as Fournier lifts it over his stick. Dylan Fournier bounces it right back into the middle. Actually has to pass to Bailey Birkin, and he'll swip to David Branchik. Branchik with a cross-ice pass for Logan Nelson. Fires a long wrist shot well wide of the near side goalpost. Sova steps up to hold the line. All the way around the boards for Logan Nelson at the far side hash marks. He's bumped by Tanner Fraze. 3 marksmen there on the puck. Quad City hanging on to possession in the form of Mike Moran. Gives to Sova. He tees it up off of his own man in front. Sova reloads on the rebound. Drives through traffic. Kicked away by Miles Harvey. Matt McNair getting to the puck for the Marksman. Sends it up to Tanner Fraze off of his shoulder. It'll bounce out to the red line, but only one man can change for Fayetteville, as Quad City will dump it in, and now the rest of the group can get off for the Marksman. 13-10 to go in this opening frame. Shots dead even at 4-4 in the early stages of this round 1, game 1. Zach Reimers for the Marksman. Down the far wing. Cuts into the middle. He shoots. He scores! Zach Reimers opens the scoring for the Marksmen 7 minutes into the contest, and it's 1-0 Fayetteville. What a rip by Zach Reimers, who opens the playoff scoring for the Marksmen. And Reimers had been somebody that Corey Melkert had hounded after the weekend at Pensacola. He follows it up by scoring the opening goal twice in back-to-back games at Huntsville. And now opens the playoff scoring here with a rip from the top of the face-off circles, beating Bailey Birkin. And the Marksmen have a 1-0 lead on the road. No better way to set that up if you're Corey Melkert, and always good for the Marksmen to be playing from ahead. This is Reimers once again with a Herculean effort to get it into the far side corner. Steers toward the front, now wrapping around on his backhand. Reimers hanging on to the puck as he circles all the way up to the blue line. He'll drop there for Don Oliveri. Fires a shot through traffic, tipped on the way through, just over top the crossbar. Peyton Franti finding the rebound. Miles Harvey and Zach Hoffman will get the assist on the Reimers goal as the Storm drive ahead. This is Louis Jean with his shot right into the chest of Brent Moran. He'll cover and hold, and that will bring us to our first media timeout. 12:30 to go in the first period here from Moline. It's 1-0 Fayetteville.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's original double, Chicago dog, and a turtle sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Welcome back to Moline, Illinois. Drew Blevins alongside you. 12:30 to go in the first period. Special shout out to Bubba's 33 in the Westwood Shopping Center and the official Fayetteville Marksman watch party. Hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast, and I'm sure there was a loud roar on the Zach Reimers goal. But thank all of you for joining us at Bubba's 33. Enjoy the rest of the contest tonight, and thank you to Bubba's for being gracious hosts. Good food, great times. Bubba's 33. Marksmen win the face-off from their own end. This is flipped over the blue line as Joe Silva will drive back to grab the puck for Quad City. Feeding Logan Nelson on the far side boards. He'll reverse for Dylan Fournier. Ahead of his own blue line, Fournier will give to the far wing, and it'll be backhanded in by Connor Fries. Hoffman there for the Marksmen will feed Miles Harvey as one of the largest defensive pairings in the SPHL by size. Trying to hold down the fort here. They've been involved in the offense already with the assists on the Reimers goal. This is Taylor Best, who backhands to Drake Glover. A headman pass toward Biesinger will be knocked up to him by Hoffman. Biesinger centers the puck. It goes off of Sova, and the Marksman will have to regroup. In the near side corner, it's Drake Glover who lost possession on a clean body check, and Moran will feed this one off the near side glass all the way ahead for Taylor Price. He's bumped right along the Marksman bench, and Fayetteville will take the puck. Swung to the far side wing, and Taylor Best will just chip it in. It takes an awkward bounce off of a stanchion. Best will have to regroup as Seacos knocks him down. Dumped in by the Marksman as Franti will find Reimers. Reimers on his backhand, a diving play made by David Branchick to take away the lane. Harrison Harper holding the far side blue line for the Marksman. He'll backhand to Peyton Franti. Bothered by Taylor Price. He'll have to feed it back below the goal line where Branchick will take it. Branchick to Tommy Seacos on a one-touch pass from Taylor Price. Seacos zips it to David Branchick. Those two were teammates last year with the Carolina Thunderbirds in the Federal League and now rejoining each other here in the Quad Cities. Nick Mangone will take the puck for Fayetteville. He's bumped from behind. Up quickly as Quad City will dump the puck to the far side corner. Now we've got an altercation right in front of the benches as Taylor Price has his man tied up. I don't see any gloves being dropped yet. And we'll see what'll come of this. Zach Reimers will be escorted to the penalty box. We'll see if anybody's going to go with him. Jake Linnaeus has the call. Reimers is the only one. So this is going to result in a Quad City power play. It'll be Reimers for a rough. 9:19 into the first period. And that's frustrating after the borderline collision at the red line. That was clearly from behind. Nonetheless, the Marksmen will go to the Freddy's penalty kill. You can visit Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers at their location on Ramsey Street. And when the Marksmen kill a penalty off at home, everyone in attendance wins free custard, courtesy of Freddy's. It's a Quad City power play that ranked 4th in the league during the regular season, operating at 21.3%. The Marksman penalty kill was 6th in the league, operating at 81.8%. They got sharper last weekend against Roanoke. To the point, Sova over to Logan Nelson. His shot blocked off the big body of Miles Harvey. That one's right back out to the red line, and a clear for the Marksman. 20 seconds gone by in the power play for Quad City to the far sideboards. This is Logan Nelson. Sidesteps his man, and he's into the attacking zone. Drops to the near point for Joe Silva, who will set up Dylan Fournier on the far side blue line. Fournier back for Silva, fakes the shot and will touch to Fournier at the far side face-off circle. Dylan Fournier steps into the middle. This one's lifted toward the net by Moran and cleared out by the Marksman. Good chance for Michael Moran on the doorstep against Brent. Brent Moran has been so good for so long for this Marksman crew. This is to the far sideboards. Connor Fries lays it forward for Taylor Price. He's behind everyone, but he's offside. 9:46 to go in the first period. The Marksmen dodge a bullet there. 1-0 Fayetteville midway through the first.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
.9:46 to go in the first period here from Tax Slayers Center. The Fayetteville Marksmen leading the Quad City Storm in Game 1 of this opening round series in the SPHL President's Cup playoffs. 1 minute and 5 seconds remain on the Zach Reimers minor penalty. And that all occurred from an altercation right between the benches. The face-off will be right in front of the Quad City penalty box out in neutral ice after the offside. Quad City wins it, and the Storm will begin the setup. This is Shane Bennett, who is so dangerous on the power play. He'll drop for Carter Shinkarik. Sidesteps his man, centers in front for Dupereau, and he scores. A power play marker for the Quad City Storm as Ben Dupereau bounces it off of Brent Moran in. And 10:26 into this first period, this game is tied. Ben Dupereau only had 4 goals through the course of the regular season. But Quad City gets it back on the power play. And we'll see how much that shifts the momentum. It'll be Dupereau from Carter Shinkarik and Shane Bennett. So Marksman turned the puck over at the red line, and a chance for Michael Moran, looking to get his shot off, but he was matched up well by Miles Harvey. Backhands to the point. It's off of Drake Glover, so Sova has to regroup in neutral ice. He'll send to Dylan Fournier as this top defensive pairing for Quad City. He's factored a lot of ice time here in the first period. A headman pass goes over the stick of Connor Fries, and this will be icing. 9:08 to go in the first period. Storm 1, Marksman 1. A power play marker for Quad City from Ben Dupereau and an even strength marker for the Marksman from Zach Reimers. Face-off will be to the blocker's side of Bailey Birkin. Glover, Best, Biesinger, Lane, Cup. The group out for the Marksman. It's a clean win for Fayetteville as Cup handles the puck at the far side point, lays it behind the net. Sova there to receive, but Fournier turns the puck over. Up the near side boards, Michael Moran will be able to get it up ice as Logan Nelson is unable to split the defense. Andrew Lane has the puck. Andrew Lane out of Aurora by way of Alaska Anchorage was at one point college teammates with Drake Glover. In the far side corner, this is Dylan Fournier, who tries to bounce it off the far glass. Line held, and Biesinger takes it. An off-angle one-timer blocked by Sova. Taylor Price getting to the loose puck. He wants to push it ahead, and he'll get it to Shane Bennett off of an awkward cairn. Drop back for Joe Sova, who stands right in front of Bailey Birkin. He'll feed Taylor Price up the far side boards. Price backhands into attacking ice, and we'll have Carter Shinkarik matching up one-on-one against Jarrett Cup. Cup wins the battle. Shinkarik with a well-timed stick lift, but a good defensive play made by Peyton Franti. Quad City still hanging on to the puck. This is Stoya with a drive off of Jarrett Cup on the way through, as the Marksmen have been good at blocking shots so far, especially when Quad City tries to set things up. Peyton Franti to the far sideboard. Zach Reimers will reverse field. This is going to be offside against the Marksmen with 7:54 to go in the first period, and I think Reimers was under the impression that puck never crossed the blue line. Nonetheless, we'll get a pause here. These two teams will match up in Fayetteville on Friday night at 7 p.m. from the Crown Coliseum. You can get your tickets by logging on to marksmanhockey.com and clicking the Tickets tab. It's going to be a rocking atmosphere at the Crown Coliseum. Should be a lot of fun. David Branchik kind of brushed the jaw of Czech Republic, sends it right back behind the net. This is Dupereau, the goal scorer for Quad City. To the point for Matt Stoya, coughs up the puck and turns it over. Fraze with a backhand pass to FX Girard. Down the right wing, he'll drop for Oliveri, pulls the trigger. Branchik diving to block the shot. Delayed penalty upcoming. It'll go against Quad City. Marksmen get the extra attacker on. Here's a long drive from Oliveri, swallowed by Birkin, but now the Marksmen will have an opportunity to go onto the power play. Guilty party is Matt Stoya. The infraction is slashing. And it comes 12:36 into this first period. The Marksmen go on to the St. Peter Pest Control power play. St. Peter Pest Control provides year-round pest control solutions. Send all your bugs to see St. Peter. Power play for the Marksmen ranked 5th in the regular season at 19.4%. Quad City's penalty kill right in the middle as well at 82.8%. A backdoor pass for Biesinger. Hopped over his stick as he's got to regroup to the point for Oliveri. He'll quarterback the power play, swinging to the far side wing for Best. Turns right back up for Oliveri at the middle blue line. A one-touch pass in front for Glover is quickly given right back to the perimeter near side for Biesinger. Steered out by Quad City but turned over. Best winds and fires the slap shot. Turned out by Bailey Birkin and cleared by Derek Louis-Jean. Marksmen will reset from their own end. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the Stoya minor for slashing. 6:40 to go in this first period as Don Oliveri is into the attacking zone. That puck hopped over his stick. It'll be taken by Taylor Price, and the former Marksman lifts this one the length of the rink. Anticipated here by Taylor Best, who was just today named a member of the SPHL All-Rookie team. Oliveri will drop it for Matt McNair. He's going to skate behind to Brent Moran, slowing down the pace. Giving to Don Oliveri, who will wait for everyone to curl up ice. This puck's going to be taken by Zach Reimers up the near side boards. He's ahead of the red line and will turn it back for Oliveri. A one-touch pass into the middle, taken up ice by McNair. He overskates the puck and Quad City clears. That's good speed by Matt McNair, a rookie who's been really good for the Marksmen. At one point led the team in scoring as a first-year player out of Adrian. He'll take the puck down the far wing here, sidesteps his man, lays it around the kick plate for Peyton Franti. Touches to the point for Andrew Lane, back for Franti. This is awkwardly off of his backhand, and Cody Walsh will wrist it all the way around the kick plate and out. 15 seconds to go in the Stoya minor as Moran will set this one up for Andrew Lane. One more rush up ice for the Marksmen on the St. Peter Pest Control power play. Lane sidesteps Louis-Jean as he dumped the puck in. Carter Shinkarik will go back to retrieve. Stoya standing in the box and he's out. We return to 5-on-5 hockey with 5:20 to go in the first period. 1-1 the score between Quad City and Fayetteville. Derek Louis-Jean into the attacking end, jumping into the rush. We'll get some help from Mike Moran here. Louis-Jean turns with a puck and lays it back behind the net for Moran. Forced into the near side corner as Mike Moran has the puck on a string. Moran on his backhand shovels to the point. That'll set up a one-timer from Fournier that's blown wide of the far side post. Picked up by Derek Louis-Jean as he puts his man through the spin cycle. In front for Fries. This is off the outside of the goal. Fries picks up the rebound. Will backhand to the point. This is intercepted by Mangone. Nick Mangone trying to work around his former team. Ahead of the red line. He'll dump it to the far side corner. Line change coming for the Marksmen. We'll go to immediate timeout at the next whistle. That's not a goal. Up the near sideboards, Fries unable to catch up to this puck. Taken by Zach Hoffman with a quick glance over his shoulder. He'll wheel to the near side wing. Looking up for Peyton Franti, puts it right between his legs. Here goes Franti driving. He's got a lane, fires a low wrist shot just wide of the far side post. Good chance for Peyton Franti. He'll take the puck in the far side corner now. Bounces it up for Hoffman. He lets it go. Birkin snares it and will hang on. 4:14 remaining in the opening frame of this game one. Storm 1, Marksman 1.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
.414 to go in the first period here from Moline, Illinois. just a stone's throw away from the world headquarters of John Deere. And it is a town that primarily is green and gold, secondarily is black and teal. 1-1 the score here from the Tax Slayer Center in the heart of downtown Moline. Marksman will have an attacking zone draw to the blocker side of Bailey Birkin with 4:14 to go in this first period. Marksmen are out shooting the Storm 10-7 through the course of this hockey game. Birkin has been good so far. Marksman won the draw, but Dupereau steps in front of the puck, and he'll lay it off the near side boards behind the net. Harrison Harper bumped there by Taylor Price. As the Marksmen try to work a clean breakout, and they do, but the line is held by Cody Walsh. Now a chance for a drive by Seacos that's blown by the near side goalpost. Louis Jean digging after the puck, but it's taken by Peyton Franti and sent all the way up and out as Louis Jean gets his fist into the chest of Franti and drops him. Quad City will reset up the far side boards. This is Harrison Harper who lifts it off the far side glass high up in the air, but it does not matter as Quad City is offside entering the zone with 3:37 to go in the first period. New group coming out for the Marksmen as well. And as we told you, just keeping an eye on that forward group and how the Marksmen line up, it's going to be paramount, I think, all series long, depending on how healthy Taylor McCloy is going to be. This is a combination that really hasn't moved over the last month. It's Matt McNair with FX Girard and Tanner Fraze on the outside, but a face-off won by Quad City will allow David Branchick to drop for Shane Bennett. His shot is blocked by Andrew Lane. Branchick up to the point, touches for Stoya. His wrist shot high off the chest of Moran. The rebound scooped up by Jarrett Cupp. Tries to clear, he cannot as Cole Golka holds the line. To Shinkarik, but he's unable to keep possession of the puck, so Quad City will reset at center. It's been a Storm team that through the early portion of this game has dominated time of possession, but only has the one goal in the power play to show for it. Back behind the net, this is Cole Golka. Rotates to the middle blue line. Golka, the former Birmingham Bull, fires a wrist shot that misses wide of the far post. Pinching to hold is Fournier. Now gives to Joe Silva, who will sweep across to the far face-off circle. This is Bennett, who shoots off the blocker of Moran, and he catches the lifted rebound. This face-off will come to the near side face-off circle Brent Moran's end. 2:45 to go in the first period. Just been passed along to me from the video room back in Fayetteville that there are some hockey TV issues on the home side, so we'd like to welcome all of you who are watching this first round opening game into the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Quad City will drift back into their own end. This is Dylan Fournier. Works around to Drake Glover with a pass back to Joe Silva. The veteran defenseman turns the puck over at the red line. Best unable to corral it cleanly. So it'll be taken by Zach Hoffman, who will feed Miles Harvey. Former Providence Friar turns it up ice as Biesinger goes to dig for it. Beat out by a half step as Quad City will take the puck at the red line. Logan Nelson backhands all the way back to Joe Silva. He'll take a step up ice and feed Moran cleanly at center ice. A one-touch to Connor Fries. He'll dump it in. Moran stops it in the trapezoid as Hoffman will come back to retrieve. 2 minutes to go in the first period. A 1-1 hockey game here in Moline, Illinois. Hoffman forced to the far side wing. That's Miles Harvey. Headmans the puck as he was looking for Hickey. It's taken away by Walsh, and Quad City's back into attacking ice. Here's Tommy Seacos out of Barrie, Ontario, turning with the puck. Seacos off the far side boards, hounded by Peyton Franti. Seacos works back behind the net. Taylor Price tried to cut back into the slot. Seacos loses his balance, and Zach Hoffman will take the puck. Rips it up the near side glass. This puck is on edge, will not make the goal line, so we'll keep going. South of 90 seconds to go in this first period. Off the far side boards, Quad City will go to chase. This is Price engaging one-on-one with Don Oliveri. Price gives to the slot. Moran jumps out on top of the loose puck, and he'll melt it. That's what we talk about. You do not want to allow Taylor Price, Tommy Seacos, and the like to get behind you. Talked about that in Marksman pregame, keeping the puck in front of you, critical for the Fayetteville Marksmen if they want to be successful in this contest. And that right there is why. That's a good opportunity created by Taylor Price, turning the legs and getting behind the net first. McNair will come out to take the draw. He'll be slated to go against Carter Shinkarik, who has really been an ace in the hole for Quad City. He's listed as a defenseman as McNair's thrown from the circle, with Mangone having to come in and take it. But Shinkarik was a forward 2 years ago with the Danbury Hat Tricks. Played last season with the Elmira Enforcers and has always been a guy that's been able to get up above that level. Just there wasn't a roster spot for him as Mangone rolls this one in on goal. Birkin scoops it up in the trapper and he'll melt the puck. 69 seconds remain in the first period here from the Tax Slayers Center. 1-1 the score. Ben Dupereau scoring for Quad City. Zach Reimers scoring for the Marksmen. McNair will toe in to take the draw again. Against Connor Fries, it's a face-off won by the Marksman. We're going to get another false start off the draw. And McNair will be thrown from the circle. That's 4 face-off ejections against the Marksman in the first period alone. I don't know if we've had a hockey game where we've seen 4 face-off ejections through the course of 60 minutes. Pass intercepted as Oliveri has it into the attacking zone with help from Mangone. A cross-ice pass for a one-timer from Fraze that's knocked away by Bailey Birkin. Marksmen get to the loose change up to the point. Oliveri tees it up, blocked immediately off the shin pads of Mike Moran. Quad City struggling to break this puck out. Finally, they'll just lift it. It's batted out of midair by Oliveri, but he sets up Logan Nelson to rake it into the far side corner. Connor Fries will go to chase it. He's roughed up by Matt McNair with the puck jostling free to Don Oliveri. Oliveri will feed the far side wing. This is Tanner Fraze for the Marksman. Backhands off the stick of Mangone and to Jarrett Cupp, who coughs it up to Tommy Seacos. Seacos will come back to find it. Tommy Seacos drops for Derek Louis-Jean. All the way across for Cody Walsh to dump it in. Bounces off of a stanchion toward the front. Jarrett Cupp will clean up the mess. He feeds it up ice. Now a foot race. Best loses his footing. Icing will be waived, and that will take us very nearly to the buzzer. 5 seconds remaining in the period. Derek Louis-Jean sees it. He'll sit back behind a Bailey Birkin, and 20 minutes are in the books here from the Tax Slayer Center. Shots on goal in the opening frame for the Fayetteville Marksmen, 12. For the Quad City Storm, 11. On the scoreboard, Ben Dupereau and Zach Reimers both put the puck in the net. We're square even at 1-1 after the first period here in Moline. We'll be right back after these messages to bring you into the broadcast booth for our first period intermission report. This is Marksman Hockey.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's original double, Chicago dog, and a turtle sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If it's gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
At Carolina's Dentist and Spring Lake Oral Surgery, we believe in creating a positively different experience.
We are proud to serve Eastern North Carolina, including Fayetteville, Spring Lake, and Bradford.
We use the best in dental technique and technology to make Carolina's Dentist your one-stop shop for quality dental care and oral care.
Book your appointment today to come experience the Carolina's Dentist difference.
Look at our yard. So many anthills everywhere. Did you know that a single ant can live to be 29 years old?
Really? Well, what about a married one?
Seriously?
But really, we need to fix the yard.
St. Peter Pest Control handles all your mosquitoes, ants, spiders, cockroaches, and even rodents. St. Peter Pest Control provides full home pest protection and consistent treatment of ants and mosquitoes in your yard, too. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
Welcome you into the broadcast booth of the Tax Slayers Center here in downtown Moline, Illinois. 20 minutes are in the books, and the Quad City Storm and the Fayetteville Marksmen have played to a 1-1 tie. This was a period that I thought both teams showed their strengths, and you can only hope that a hockey game like this with this magnitude in the playoffs continues exactly the way it has for the first 20 minutes. Both teams showed speed, they showed grit, they showed toughness. We saw a little bit of physicality. We've gotten to see a flash on special teams for both of these two groups so far, and both teams find a way to put the puck in the net to complement what has been really good goaltending as we expected so far in this hockey game. Let's go ahead and get right to the recap. Zach Reimers is the one to open the scoring in the hockey game on assist from Miles Harvey and Zach Hoffman. Reimers' goal comes from the tops of the face-off circle exactly 7 minutes into the contest. This is just a quick rip. He goes somewhat against the grain on Birkin, beating him on the blocker side. That's a rare one. Bailey Birkin normally doesn't cough up goals like that. He is so positionally sound, and he moves well, but that's a difficult shot to stop, especially going against the grain to the stick side. It's difficult to get anything back that way, and a good shot by Reimers. You tip your cap to him, and that's a fantastic job by the Marksmen to work through some adversity with who they've been forced to put out there tonight with the loss of Taylor McCloy in the opening game of the series, and Reimers gets him on the board. But then he takes a penalty for a shoving match that occurred right between the two benches. This was still somewhat dubious to me, and it is a little bit of my lone blind spot here inside the Tax Slayers Center. Nick Mangone got checked from behind. There was an altercation that resulted because of the hit. The initial hit wasn't penalized, and Reimers was the only one to come away from the pile with a penalty. That sets up Quad City on a power play opportunity, and it's not a power play setup. It's a zone entry play where Ben Dupereau gets the puck at the hash marks, beats Brent Moran under his arm, I believe. It certainly hit Moran. He had a chance to stop it, but Dupereau gets the job done. Dupereau only had 4 goals for Quad City in the regular season, but he scores on the power play to tie things up. The Marksmen have one chance on the St. Peter Pest Control power play. It came on a Matt Stoya minor, 12:36 into the period. It goes by the wayside. Bailey Birkin made one stop on the power play opportunity for the Marksmen and then came up big at the very last moment with a big stop ranging to his blocker side on a one-timer against Taylor Best. That's a big save that will resonate through the rest of this game, especially if Quad City is able to get the job done here in Game 1. Coming up right up after this break, we'll tell you a little bit more about this series, and we'll also preview what's going on around the SPHL in the playoffs. This is Marksman Hockey.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's original double, Chicago dog, and a turtle sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If we're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman Hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Welcome back to the Tax Slayers Center. Drew Blevins with you in the broadcast booth. During the first period intermission, the score here, the Quad City Storm 1 and the Fayetteville Marksmen 1. Let's go ahead and talk about the other playoff series that are going on. We'll start things off with the number 1 overall seed and the number 8 overall seed. Normally these matchups aren't that intriguing, but after Jack Carr took to the media and had some things to say about Dan Bremner and the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs earlier this week, this has turned into a particularly intriguing series, and two teams that are not afraid to play physical as the Knoxville Ice Bears tangle with the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs. This is one of 2 series in the SPHL that is going to follow a traditional home, high seed home, low seed home, high seed home format, unlike you'll see in this series. And with 2 games in Knoxville, the Ice Bears are going to be a team that are going to be tough to tangle with. They're just a group that's got a lot of veteran players. They've got a lot of good skill on that team. And with Jimmy Parita falling back from the ECHL, they've got a really good goaltending tandem with he and Christian Stead back there that reminds you a lot of how the Marksmen set up as well. And there's just a lot of things to like about Knoxville, especially the way they play at home. And it's a group that wins another Coffee Cup championship as having the most points in the regular season, finishing number 1 overall. They're certainly going to be favored in this one, but Roanoke's a team that is scrappy. They fight hard. They have beaten Roanoke in the last month, have beaten Knoxville in the last month already. And you never discount someone who is playing, quote-unquote, with house money. Roanoke understands their backs are going to be against the wall in this series, but they're very much braced for the style of hockey they're going to play, and I think that makes things particularly interesting in this series. In the 2 versus 7 matchup, the Huntsville Havoc were able to get a win to claim the number 2 seed way back on Saturday, and though it was only 4 days ago, it does seem like it was a lot longer. Huntsville's a team that has fumbled down the stretch. They have not been nearly as sharp. They went on a 4-game losing skid, including dropping back-to-back games to the Fayetteville Marksmen. But it's the usual suspects for the Huntsville Havoc. It's Tyler Piacentini and Cy Nutkovich, and the blessing in disguise, and the diamond in the rough, if you will, has been Hunter Vorva in net. Max Milasek has been the bread and butter for Glenn DiTullio in Huntsville for so long that you always wondered what would the net look like without Milasek, and Hunter Vorva has been the answer all season long. He finished with the best goals against average in the league this season, and for Vorva, as an undersized netminder, part of that is because his defense has played well in front of him, but the other part is he's an athletic goaltender that moves really well, and we got to see bits and pieces of that against the Marksmen, but Fayetteville's attack was so overpowering that allowed them to get a win. Evansville is the wild card in all of this, while Austin Plevy has been the straw that stirs the drink offensively for the Thunderbolts. They are without Brian Billett in net, and they've been hurting at the goaltending position ever since Billett's been out. They have had to sign former Marksman Matt Williams to come in, potentially to have to play. This is a series that won't open up until tomorrow night. And the other thing for Evansville is they will be without the services of the Ford Center. They will play their entire playoff home games at Swander Ice Arena, the practice facility. The 3 versus 6 matchup is the Peoria Rivermen against the Pensacola Ice Flyers. Pensacola is also without a home arena. They're actually playing tonight in Birmingham. Without home ice, it makes things particularly difficult. Peoria is also a group that has a lot of veteran guys. They do not lose players very often. And for Jean-Guy Trudel, this is a lot about proving that Peoria is going to be able to get the job done in the playoffs, something that they have struggled with in the past. And, of course, you know about the series here between the Fayetteville Marksmen and the Quad City Storm. It's been a fast and furious opening period, but it's been really fun hockey. These are two teams that play similar styles, have similar strengths and weaknesses, and I think it always makes for a really good matchup when you get to see a mirror of yourself and you're having to attack an opponent that plays similarly to the way you do, and we certainly got treated in the opening frame. All 4 playoff series are really good, 3 of them in action tonight. We'll take you around the league and give you a scoreboard update right after this.
Hey, it's Goldie from Good Morning Fayetteville for St. Peter Pest Control. They've been doing my pest control services all summer, and it's been wonderful not to have to deal with ants or mosquitoes the last few months. All that money I saved in calamine lotion. Ray and Preston St. Peter show up, they spray outside, but they also do in-home pest control. So if you have roaches or, dare I say, rodents, they'll take care of them as well, because the last thing you need is unwanted visitors making a nest in your Christmas decorations up in the attic. Call St. Peter Pest Control. They send all your bugs and pests to see St. Peter.
Marky?
Carolina's Dentists offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
One more time during our first period intermission report, we welcome you back inside the Tax Slayers Center. Drew Blevins with you. Let's go for a quick spin around the SPHL. The game that started first is most likely the game that's going to end first. 3:10 to go in the second period from the Knoxville Civic Center. It's the Ice Bears who have a 1-0 lead on the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs. Let's transition to Pelham, Alabama, where the Pensacola Ice Flyers are quote-unquote hosting their home game in a series against the Peoria Rivermen, and it's off to a sour start. Peoria has a 2-0 lead on the Ice Flyers through 20 minutes of play. You'll have to wait till tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern for the start of the Huntsville-Evansville series. That game will be at the Von Braun Center in downtown Huntsville, Alabama. Hopefully the middle 20 is just as fun as the first 20 was. Second period puck drop is next.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's original double, Chicago dog, and a turtle sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Welcome back to the Tax Slayers Center in Moline, Illinois. Drew Blevins alongside you. About time to drop the puck on the second period of this opening round first game between the Fayetteville Marksmen and the Quad City Storm. Marksman will go from right to left across your radio dial here in the second period. Fayetteville has looked all season to eschew the demons that have plagued them in the middle frame. It's been a really good team in the first period. At one point, they led the league in first period goals. They went on a streak of 7 games where they scored 3 or more goals in the first period. And while they've cooled significantly since that stretch in November and December, the second period woes have persisted at points. And you cannot have wheels fall off the wagon moments in the playoffs. Miles Harvey with Zach Hoffman on the blue line for the Marksmen. Biesinger, Pest will flank Drake Glover at center. We'll wait for the clock to reset to 20, and we'll be ready to rock and roll here from the Tractor City. We're underway as this is dumped in right back behind Brent Moran. He may want to freeze it as this puck squirts right back out in front on an awkward bounce up his paddle. Hoffman jumping into the rush, finds Best on the near side wing. Best run out of real estate in the near side corner. Double teamed, he coughs up the puck to Logan Nelson, and he'll send it ahead to Mike Moran, who will dump it in down the near side boards. Chased by Logan Nelson, who will backhand to Moran. A stick lift by Drake Glover will knock the puck free to Miles Harvey. He'll find Best at the near wing, and a cross-ice pass for Biesinger. Tommy Biesinger driving in here, loses the puck to Fournier. He'll give it ahead for Michael Moran, who was unable to catch up to it, but he is the furthest up ice, so icing his way. 45 seconds gone by in the second period. 1-1, Marksman and Quad City tied up. Derek Louis-Jean will go back behind to Bailey Birkin to receive this puck. A headman pass bounces off the far side boards. Dupereau causing trouble for Oliveri, but it'll bounce to Zach Reimers for the Marksman, and Fayetteville looks to push it up ice. Jake Hickey for Fayetteville. Sends it to the far wing for Reimers, pressured by Tommy Seacos. Has to play it behind the net for Hickey, who overskates the puck, and Louis-Jean will take over for Quad City. Derek Louis-Jean will find Tommy Seacos as he'll backhand it down the near side boards, with Louis-Jean going to chase, tied up there with Harrison Harper in the near side corner. Derek Louis-Jean hanging on to it, sets up a one-timer from Walsh. It elevates over the crossbar, and the Marksmen find the loose puck. Peyton Franti to the near side boards for Hickey, trying to slide by Walsh, who is having none of it. Walsh gives up for Derek Louis-Jean, may have stepped on the puck as he loses his footing. Now a chance for the Marksman in the slot, but the puck rolls off the forehand of Peyton Franti to the far side corner, and that's where Quad City will skid it up ice in the form of Ben Dupereau. Dupereau forced to dump it in. Jarrett Cupp is the first in. He'll leave it for Tanner Fraze. Sends to the far wing. That's Reimers, the lone goal scorer for the Marksmen. Reimers is dropped, but will get help from McNair, and now Fraze into the attacking zone. But a well-placed defensive stick from David Branchick. Sent ahead for Shane Bennett, who will drive up the red line, dumping it into the near side corner. It'll roll all the way around the boards. Andrew Lane tried to touch up ice for Fraze. This puck was swept off of his stick by Connor Fries, all the way back down, and David Branchick will take it in his own end. Finds Matt Stoy in the near side corner. He turns it over. Just clubbed into attacking ice by Tanner Fraze all the way around the kick plate. Shane Bennett hanging on to it, watched closely by Andrew Lane. Has help here from Stoya, who will forehand to Cole Golka, who does all that he can just to get this puck beyond center. Andrew Lane, the rookie defenseman, will take the puck, pressured by Shane Bennett. Lane pushes up the far side boards, tied up in the skates of FX Girard. He'll get help from Jarrett Cupp, who will gain the red line and dump it in. All the way around the curvature in the boards. Best bumped by Branchik. This will be a penalty. Taylor Best gets back up here. Branchik will go to the box. And this may be boarding. That's exactly what it's going to be. Branchik will have the seat for boarding. And the Marksmen will go to the second St. Peter Pest Control power play of the hockey game. 2:59 into this second period. One of the keys to this game, as we told you in Marksman pregame, was going to be whoever wins the special teams battle is going to have a good shot to win this hockey game. Marksmen are -1 on special teams right now with the power play goal by Ben Dupereau back in the first period. Glover, Best, Fraze, Biesinger, Oliveri, the power play unit out for the Marksmen, as Taylor Price will backhand it down the far boards. One-man pressure coming from Tommy Sikos. He'll loop back as Don Oliveri will bring the puck ahead of his own blue line. Drop back for Biesinger, who is into the attacking zone with a backhand pass for Fraze. Laid behind the net, this is Taylor Best. Hit by Cody Walsh, nobody on the far side boards, and Sikos will send it the length of the rink. This is where Quad City's penalty kill can be a real help for them with plays like that. It was the hit on Best behind the net that forced the poor pass. Biesinger right back into attacking ice. He'll try to do it himself. Birkin shoots it into the far side corner. Biesinger and Best will pressure there. Forehanded all the way up to the point. Oliveri sends it down the far boards to Biesinger. Centers for Fraze, right back for Biesinger. Looks into the slot. This goes off the skates of Sova and may create a 2-on-1. Mike Moran gives for Fries. The puck is out of his reach. The Marksmen dodge a bullet here. Connor Fries, someone normally very good with his hands, but that pass just a little too far ahead. Now Biesinger slides by Walsh. Birkin diving out of his net, sends it to the far corner. Oliveri walks the blue line and will dump it behind the net. Drake Glover on his backhand will give it to the far face-off circle as Fraze circles for Jake Hickey. To the point, Oliveri back for Hickey at the near face-off circle. Fires the slap shot. That's off the skate of Stoy and into the far side corner. Biesinger will take the puck there. 30 seconds to go in the St. Peter Pest Control power play. Oliveri fans on the one-timer. Hickey holds the line to Biesinger. Biesinger at the far face-off circle had the puck knocked off of his stick by Joe Sova. As Hickey gets to the puck, sets up Oliveri for a one-timer. Blocked by Cole Golka. Marksman will dump it behind the cage one more time. Glover will get help from three forwards back behind the net. It's 3-on-2 they battle. Hickey trying to dig this puck free, and he does. Tied up in his skates. Hickey spins, hangs on to it. Backhands to the near side point. Oliveri awaiting reinforcements as we return to even strength. Oliveri sends it beyond Hickey. Here's a headman pass. It's on goal, and Moran will cover with David Branchik in front. 14:54 to go in the second period here in Moline. 1-1. The score remains.
Hey, you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions.
Quad City's pressure defense works once again to force the Marksmen out of a power play opportunity. We return to five-a-side hockey with 14:54 to go in this second period. The Marksmen and the Quad City Storm tied up 1-1 in this opening round playoff matchup. These two teams will reset and travel back to Fayetteville tomorrow for Friday's Game 2 in this series at 7 p.m. at the Crown Coliseum. Tickets are still available. You can get yours by skating to marksmanhockey.com and clicking the Tickets tab. Fayetteville wins a face-off. This has been something that has improved in the second period as Mangone will touch ahead to Miles Harvey, who bangs his way through, dumping it behind the net for Peyton Franti to go chase. The breakout up the far sideboards by Dupereau. He's knocked off the puck by Reimers. Sets up a one-timer in front for Franti that he fanned on. In the near side corner, Mangone bumps into Derek Louis-Jean. Quad City will backhand ahead for Taylor Price. Harvey gives a pass right back to Tommy Sikos as he drives in, fires a shot off the skates of Miles Harvey and into the near side corner. Peyton Franti trying to turn up ice with it. He spins away from pressure from Dupereau and plays it right back behind the net. Miles Harvey picking up the puck here for the Marksman as he'll steer back behind Brent Moran. 14 minutes to go in this second period. 1-1 the score remains. Harvey with a long pier up the ice. FX Girard with Matt McNair and Tanner Fraze, the forward group that's out. He'll find McNair on the near wing, loses the puck to Michael Moran, but McNair recovers on his own error, has the puck up the near sideboards, gained the red line and chips it in. FX Girard will go to chase. David Branchik shielding away from him. Turned the puck over to McNair, who fired a shot well wide of the near side post. Tanner Fraze will play it back behind the net. It'll be scooped up by FX Girard there. On his backhand, plays into the trapezoid for McNair. He's punished by Cody Walsh as a conglomeration of individuals ends up in the corner. The Marksmen come away with a puck to the point. Cup, low wrist shot, skitters through the goal mouth just wide. Picked up by Michael Moran. He'll lift it up to center, looking for Logan Nelson. Met stick-to-stick by Andrew Lane, but Lane turns it over. Moran bumped but found Connor Fries. Long wrist shot, punched away by Brent Moran, and he punched it all the way into the crowd and out of play with 13:07 to go into second period. And if you're the Marksman defensively, you'll live with shots coming from all the way out there in no man's land. But Quad City's defense has stood tall here early in the second period. And the Marksmen, I think, have had a little bit better offensive jump. But Quad City has really forced and pressured the Marksmen. It's been a game that's been played at a tremendous pace. Cole Golka driving the net front. This is in front. Moran throws out the glove side leg pad and melts the puck. Marcus Ortiz was lurking in the low slot, and had he got better contact on the one-timer, he might have given his group the lead. Replay being shown on the big screen here is Ortiz made his way to the net and didn't get a chance to see the save. As Moran is out of his net into trapezoid to drop this puck behind him. Andrew Lane, stick handling, looking up ice. Works off the far side goalpost and finds Drake Glover at the red line. Glover skates into attacking ice down the far side boards, tried to toe drag and looked into the slot. Glover will bang bodies here with Fournier, who's able to get it to Ortiz. Found Sova, but his pass was blocked by Taylor Best, but it'll bounce right to Marcus Ortiz. Feeds the far side wing, that's Shane Bennett, and he'll dump it in behind the net. Moran trying to settle the puck in the trapezoid, and does for Jarrett Cup. Feeds the far side boards as Lane will chip it up the far side glass. He was looking for Peyton Franti, but the pass was blocked by Branchik. Now they battle along the far red line boards. Up in the air, Biesinger had the puck knocked away from him, but right to another Marksman as it'll be dumped in by Lane, who gets off on a change. Franti will take the puck, was unable to settle it at the blue line, so he'll reset, dumping it in. Reimers on the near side boards, avoids contact from Stoya, feeding it behind the cage, but Branchik intercepts it to Dupereau, who had the puck taken from him by Franti, but in turn gets it right back. Dupereau drops for Stoya, sends it ahead off the stick of Dupereau and deep into attacking ice. Taken there by Harrison Harper, starting to break out from behind of his own net. Marksman right back out to center. Louis-Jean smokes the puck right back into his attacking end as Oliveri will look to reset. Feeds it off the far boards for Reimers. Line change coming here for Quad City as fresh legs out for both groups. Dumped in by Hickey on goal. Birkin will play it out to Cody Walsh. Walsh in the far side corner. Finds Derek Louis-Jean back behind the net. Louis-Jean fumbles with a puck, turns it over. This will bounce out to the blue line, but the Marksmen are offside. Don Oliveri a half step slow as that puck just did eke over the back half of the blue line. And the faceoff will come back out to neutral ice. 11:08 to go in the second period. Quad City 1, Fayetteville Marksman 1. Marksman getting a goal just before the midway point of the first period from Zach Reimers, and the Quad City Storm answering with a goal from Ben Dupereau. Marksmen win the draw. Yeoman's work by Matt McNair as this one shot in, deflected to the near side corner by Birkin. McNair picks up the rebound. He fires wide with Mangone losing out to Derek Louis-Jean. That'll allow Quad City to send it all the way out. Storm struggling for a clean breakout here over the last few minutes. Dumped into the near side corner. Fraze hit by Louis-Jean. Nick Mangone will backhand all the way to the point. Zach Hoffman with a wrist shot that goes off the stick of Carter Shinkarik as Louis-Jean will get to it, finding Cole Golka. He's tripped up, will keep going. Harvey trying to swing at this one. No, it won't. And that is why the four-man system is going to give you more special teams. Jake Linnaeus have the penalty as the back referee. It'll be tripping on Matt McNair. Joe Genovese in the zone did not. But for the second time in this hockey game, the Quad City Storm will go to the power play, as McNair will be sent off for tripping 9:27 into the second period. And that is an intricacy of the SPHL playoffs. It's a three-man officiating system, one referee calling penalties, two linesmen throughout the regular season. Now in the playoffs, you've got to reckon with two referees to call penalties in addition to the two linesmen. And that's one where Jake Linnaeus had the penalty as the back referee, and Joe Genovese in the zone did not. Working with the puck here is Logan Nelson. He'll feed it up to the point for Joe Sova. Quad City goal came on the power play back in the first period. This drive blocked. Nelson resets to Fournier. Looking for a lane as he'll back it out to Sova between the face-off circles. Low slap shot punched out by Brent Moran into the far side corner. Nelson fans on the first attempt, but gets it to Sova, far side point, sets up Fournier. His one-timer blown by the near side goal post, but Quad City doing a fantastic job to hold possession. Back behind the net, this will be scooped all the way around the kick plate for Fournier. Hanging on to the puck, Dylan Fournier plays it right back behind the net. Held on to by Mike Moran. He'll find Sova up at the blue line. Sweeps to the near side face-off circle for Fournier. He walks into the corner, looking into the slot for Cole Golka. He'll bounce the puck right back out for Mike Moran. Minute to go here in the penalty kill effort for the Marksmen. Moran skating behind the net, coughs the puck up, and the Marksmen send it all the way out off the stick of Sova. Birkin wants to speed things up. Headmans to Moran, touches for Dupereau. He fires a pass through the slot. It bounces off the stick of Harper and behind the net. That was nearly an identical play to how Quad City scored just a moment ago. Dupereau backhands up for Carter Shinkarik, feeds to Branchik, gave it right back across to Dupereau, the near side face-off circle. He'll dump it back behind the cage as Shane Bennett will pinch to hold the line. Bennett gives to Dupereau, who works all the way to the blue line. He lifts a shot off the end wall. Harper getting to the rebound, clubs it around to Bennett. This one's all the way out. 19 seconds to go in the minor to Matt McNair, as Carter Shinkarik will be the one to scoop the puck up. To Ben Dupereau crossing the red line. Connor Fry is going with him. Sends to the near wing for Taylor Price. He'll dump it into the near corner. Dupereau now sets it up at the point for Carter Shinkarik. The near side face-off circle. Shinkarik centers all the way up to the point. Bennett holding, looking for a lane. Still holding. Shane Bennett trying to wrap around. Gave it back in front. A takedown in front of the net. Will keep going. And a chance for the Marksman. Matt McNair down the far side boards. Gives to Reimers, looking to pull the trigger. He fumbles with the puck. Miles Harvey will dump it back behind the net. He was looking for Franti, who was unable to catch up to it. Now Hoffman will hold the line to Peyton Franti, the far side boards. Dump behind the net. Taylor Best goes to fight for it. It rolls around the kick plate. Now Harvey to Reimers. Centers, looking for Best. Nobody in front of him. Taylor Best with clean possession back behind the net. Turns it off the end wall, getting around one defender. Best all the way up to the far side point. Hoffman sweeps across for Harvey. Harvey gives to the far side boards. This is Taylor Best taking on to the puck for the Marksman. Best backhands right in front. This pass taken away by Quad City. Reimers fighting to keep possession for it. Back behind the net they work. Reimers has the puck steered away from him by Connor Fries as Shinkarik will take the puck, giving to the far side wing. It's Bennett. Now to Carter Shinkarik, right up Broadway. Gives to Bennett on the back door. Bennett holding. He shoots off the outside of the net. Bennett getting the rebound in the near side corner. Shane Bennett will try to work it all the way up to the point. Feeds it there for Derek Louis-Jean, who looks in the far side corner. This one's driven off the goal paddle of Moran. Getting across the wraparound. Puck is still loose. Moran, huge, melts it. And now we'll get shoves in front. Marcus Ortiz and Zach Hoffman have a bear hug each other after the big stop from Moran at the front of his goal crease. 7:16 to go in the second period here at the Tax Slayer Center. We've got a good one in game one.
Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
7:16 to go in the second period here from Tax Slayer Center in Moline, Illinois. And that altercation at the tail end of the play is going to send Zach Hoffman to the penalty box. Marcus Ortiz will be late arriving, but he will also be sent to the box. Matching minors for roughing comes 12:44 into the second period. And we'll go 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes, and this could open things up. And I think that's the right call in that scenario, because those two guys had clearly separated away from the pile. They were having their own altercations separate of the group in front, and you take them both. And as a result of those matching minors, the faceoff is going to come outside the Quad City attacking end. And we'll resume play 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes with Ortiz and Hoffman taking a seat, roughing matching minors. Down the far boards, this is Fournier driving as he's shouldered up by Andrew Lane and finished to the end wall. Now a hard hit delivered on Biesinger, and Quad City will have the puck in their attacking end. Given up to the point for Joe Silva at the far face-off circle. Lifts for Logan Nelson, cuts to the slot. He shoots off a body on the way through as Lane got in front of that and out of play. 6:50 to go in the second period and 1 minute and 34 seconds to go in this sequence of 4-on-4 play. Face-off will go to the glove side of Brent Moran. Tommy Biesinger will take the draw. And given how good the Marksmen have been in 3-on-3 overtime, you would expect them to have opportunities here in the 4-on-4. As Best is dropped by Louis Jean, who got the shot off. It's knocked down by Moran. Louis Jean back behind the net, wrapping around. He's shielded away by Oliveri, who gets a couple of knocks in on him. Louis Jean finds David Branchik. Sends it into the far side corner. The pass is blocked, and now the Marksmen have a break. It's Best. He's got Oliveri driving. Give to the trailer. Biesinger with a one-timer. Blockered away by Bailey Birkin. And now Taylor Price down the far boards. Harvey getting back on him. He drives the net, runs over the goaltender, and the net is knocked off of its moorings. Brent Moran got drilled. And now the question is, are there any penalties to go along with that? Let's have a look at the replay here. And as violent as that collision was, you're not going to see a penalty there either way. Harvey got his last shove in. Price had his chance to reestablish his balance. You could see there at the tail end, he tried to dig the skate in and stopped, and his momentum carried him, and that's a good no call. We'll keep going here, 4-on-4 for the next minute, as both teams exchange chances on the last sequence. Shinkarik to the far wing for Joe Silva, who will dump it off the end wall. Jarrett Cupp is back there. As Shinkarik battles with him, Andrew Lane comes in to join the fray, along with Cole Golka. 2-by-2, they battle on the end wall as Joe Genovese watches over. This puck is won free by Quad City to Silva. All the way across for Fournier, who fans on the one-timer, but gets the puck to Golka. He overskates it, and Matt McNair will take it up ice for the Marksmen. Backhands to Jake Hickey, who will feed to the far side wing. It's dumped in by Jarrett Cupp. Cupp and McNair back behind the net, warring for the puck. McNair knocked it free for a moment, but Quad City finds it, and they're right back out to center. Carter Shinkarik across the red line. Skates it slowly, probing, and he's going to turn back to allow his team to get fresh legs on. 5:20 to go in this second period. 3, 2, and 1 on the 4-on-4. We go back to five-a-side hockey with Logan Nelson driving. He's by his man, backhands it, but a great stop by Moran with the blocker. Another good chance for the Storm, and Brent Moran stands tall. Marksmen clear up the near side glass. This puck has some extra mustard on it, and this will be icing. It comes with 5 minutes to go in the second period, and now it's up to your interpretation of the rule book. Is that a timeout or is it a face-off? And that interpretation is we're going to keep going. Rulebook states a media timeout comes at the first whistle after 5 minutes. And this being at 5 even means Quad City's going to stay out there. The Storm have taken the lead in shots on goal here in this middle frame. 23-16 in the hockey game. This one spun on goal, and Moran in the butterfly makes a save to the far corner. Now Branchik walks along the blue line. He fires a wrist shot. It goes off a Marksman stick off Hoffman into the far side corner. Taken there by Quad City, but Peyton Franti forces a turnover. Skates ahead of the red line. Franti gives to the near wing for Jake Hickey to dump it in. One-man pressure. Hickey standing along the bench side boards. Backhands into space. Quad City comes stick to stick with Oliveri. The Marksman fortunate to hang on to the puck here. Miles Harvey gives to Oliveri. He finds Hickey down the near side wing. Jake Hickey blows by Connor Fries, beats his man, centers for a one-timer that's pushed high by Nick Mangone. The rebound scooped up by Hickey in the far side corner. Mangone will go to help fight for this puck. Stoya knocked down. This is going to be a penalty against the Marksman. They'll touch here, and they'll go shorthanded. 4:14 to go in the second period. Marksman will take a seat for tripping. Tell you about it when we come back.
Baby, we have spiders on every corner outside our house.
Okay, I'll call someone to take care of it.
Baby, we have fire ants all over the yard.
Alrighty, I'll call someone else to take care of that.
Baby, these mosquitoes, you have got to go.
Here we go again.
One call to St. Peter Pest Control provides all these services. Total pest protection for one low monthly payment. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
Tough penalty for the Fayetteville Marksmen to take late in the second period. And in their attacking zone, no less. This is Jake Hickey for tripping. Occurred at the tail end of that sequence. So the Marksmen will go back to the Freddy's penalty kill. They are 1 for 2 in this game, but Quad City's power play has moved the puck noticeably well. Face-off will be to the glove side of Brent Moran. And the top power play group will be out for the Storm. This is Fournier driving from the point all the way around the net. Watched by Matt McNair, and he'll backhand to Cody Walsh. Gives across for Joe Sove at the top of the near face-off circle. His pass is blocked, pushed up ice, shorthanded chance for the Marksman, but McNair unable to catch up to the pass as Logan Nelson cuts him off. Nonetheless, that puck goes down to the other end. You'll live with that. It's Quad City struggling to get their bearings. Now they do. They're ahead of the red line, dropping a pass to Cole Golka, who brings it into the attacking end. Golka, slashed at, keeps the puck, works around of Harvey, back behind the net to the far corner. Feeds Logan Nelson there. He'll set up Fournier, top of the near side circle. Dylan Fournier peeling away from pressure in the near corner. Fournier walking to the near side hash marks. Looks up to the point for a moment. Now feeds it into the middle for Golka. This pass intercepted. Now the Marksmen are going to have a shorthanded break. Maybe a 2-on-0. This is Biesinger driving. Wrist shot kicked away by Birkin. And Glover was unable to get to the rebound. Special teams chances for the team on the man advantage and the team without it. Quickly, Quad City into the far side corner again. Shane Bennett losing the puck to Tommy Biesinger. Mike Moran will find it though. Moran in the far side corner lifts it up for Carter Shinkarek, walks along the blue line, gives to the far side wing for Bennett. Bennett getting around the diving Tommy Biesinger, sets up Dupereau. He fires. The shot blocked on the way through as Glover got in front of it. Zach Hoffman finding the loose puck, clears off of a stanchion. The line held by Bennett. He drops for Fries, a wrist shot cut down by Moran. The rebound loose, cleared all the way out. It's a big play by the Marksman PK unit. 15 seconds to go in the Hickey Minor. Here comes Quad City as Carter Shinkarek will drop it back for Derek Louis-Jean. Louis-Jean steers into the near sideboards. He'll look up ice. Derek Louis-Jean with a seam to the far face-off circle. He's pressured here by Mangone as this puck is coughed up, and the Marksmen have it. 3-on-2 if they hurry. 4-on-2 out of the box is Hickey. He'll drop. Held on to for a moment. Now Hickey with a one-timer off the outside of the net. Tanner Fraze finds the rebound, scoops it up to the point. Marksmen were able to hold the line. Line change coming. Now Cup dumps it in. Bailey Birkin in the trapezoid awaiting it. Wisely and calmly plays to Shinkarik, who gives to Taylor Price. He loses it. Now Best in front, lifting a backhand toward Birkin. He cuts it down and melts the puck. My goodness. Chances abounding both sides, and neither goaltender wants to yield an inch. 1 minute and 47 seconds to go in the second period here from the TaxSlayers Center. This is a dandy. Face-off will be to the glove side of Birkin. Best with Franti and Girard, the group out. As Corey Melkert goes to a different look here at the end of the second period. Cleared around the near boards. Marcus Ortiz unable to get it out as the Marksmen have it. High slot. Franti pushes across. Girard lifts it over the crossbar. A great chance for the Marksmen again. Now they reset. Oliveri wanted to slam it in. We've got a delayed penalty upcoming. The Marksmen are offside. It's an interference call in the near side corner. It'll go against Cody Walsh, and the penalty comes in the dying seconds of the second period. 1 minute 30 to go in it, and Fayetteville will go to the power play. It's Cody Walsh for interference, and the Marksmen are back on the St. Peter Pest Control power play. They are 0 for 2 on the night. Goal here could swing momentum greatly in favor of the Marksmen if they can get the job done on the man advantage. A tie-up off the draw. Marksmen come away with it. Oliveri to Taylor Best, top of the near circle. He centers on the backhand. A good stop made on Fraze by Birkin. This is Taylor Best, who fumbles with the puck and coughs it up back to center. Everybody resets. Oliveri is going to skate right back behind of Brent Moran, who will watch Mike Moran closely. Oliveri is off ahead of his own blue line. Drops back for Taylor Best, who has speed down the near wing. Lifts the puck up, trying to hang on to it here, unable to do so. Moran backhands to center, but right to Don Oliveri, south of a minute to go in the period. Oliveri to Tanner Fraze, had his stick smacked, but Biesinger has the puck, and the Marksmen are offside. Oh, goodness. Jake Hickey said he had his skate down behind the blue line, and he is allowed to drag it. But it will not be an argument that is afforded in air. So a reset with a face-off in neutral ice right in front of the Marksman bench. Fayetteville will win. This is Reimers. Backhands to Hickey on the near sideboards. Forced to drop it back for Andrew Lane as the second power play unit's out for the Marksmen. Hickey spinning back in his own end to Andrew Lane. Up the far side wing to Reimers. A cross-ice pass gets tied up in skates. Franti will find it. Tried to get around Derek Louis-Jean. Fumbles with the puck for a moment. Now bodies converge on the far side boards. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Lane hammered by Louis-Jean, but takes the hit to make the play. Marksmen are back into attacking ice. Hung on to as it'll be taken by Franti. Franti with 10 seconds to go in the period on the backhand all the way to the point for Reimers. Sweeps across for Andrew Lane. He lets it fly. Bounces in onto Birkin. Handcuffed by it, but he makes the save. Hickey with 2 seconds to go. Sets up Lane. One more drive toward the net. And that is where the second period comes to a close. 40 minutes of playoff hockey are in the books. Shots on goal through the second period for the Quad City Storm, 14 and a game total of 25. And for the Fayetteville Marksmen, 8 and a game total of 20. Neither team puts the puck in the back of the net in the second period. Marksmen will have 30 seconds of power play time to start the third. We'll bring you back into the broadcast booth for our second period intermission report when we come back.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's original double, Chicago dog, and a turtle sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If we're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Hey, it's Goldie from Good Morning Fayetteville for St. Peter Pest Control. They've been doing my pest control services all summer, and it's been wonderful not to have to deal with ants or mosquitoes the last few months. All that money I saved in calamine lotion. Ray and Preston St. Peter show up, they spray outside, but they also do in-home pest control. So if you have roaches or, dare I say, rodents, they'll take care of them as well, because the last thing you need is unwanted visitors making a nest in your Christmas decorations up in the attic. Call St. Peter Pest Control. They send all your bugs and pests to see St. Peter.
Marky?
Carolina's Dentist offers the best in oral care and technology.
Hope you're brushing twice a day like we discussed. And don't forget to make that 6-month appointment, okay? We'd like to keep those pretty white teeth looking good for you.
Come experience positively different dentistry at Carolina's Dentist, the official dentist of the Fayetteville Marksmen.
We bring you back into the broadcast booth at the Tax Slayers Center here in Moline, Illinois. Drew Blevins alongside you. Fayetteville Marksmen and the Quad City Storm remain deadlocked at a goal apiece. Just to recap that for you, Zach Reimers opened the scoring 7 minutes into the hockey game on a blazing wrist shot from the top of the near side face-off circle to make it 1-0, and then Ben Dupereau ties things up on the power play, 10:26 into the first period. These two teams have battled it out with each other all night long. It's been a really good hockey game, but the story so far has been, without a doubt, the goaltending of Bailey Birkin and Brent Moran. And when you have goaltenders that are playing like this, you're going to have a chance to win every hockey game you're in. And this certainly is going to be validation for Corey Melkert as well as for Dave Shanichny on choosing to go with their goaltenders, because Jason Pulaski in his own right has been fantastic. He has 17 wins on the season. He is a perfect 5-0 since returning from the ECHL with the Kalamazoo Wings. And Kevin Reesop has a win against the Fayetteville Marksmen and played 2 strong games against them back at the end of February. So even though, yes, Brent Moran and Bailey Birkin are putting on a show, and they have been the number ones for these 2 groups, don't let that fool you. Those aren't the easiest decisions to make, and for coaches to ride the hot netminder and to be confident in that decision is major. Now you put the focus squarely on who's going to score the puck, and the simple answer is it can come from anywhere with both of these 2 teams. The Marksman power play has been stymied. I thought they had a really good charge in the last 5 minutes of the second period. That'll set up for some momentum going into the third. Fayetteville has always been a third-period team. This is a group that likes to win in the third. They pride themselves on strong conditioning by Corey Melkert and Jason Binkley. It's just about going out and getting the job done. And these are the games that you live for. These are the confidence-building games. You do not want to be on pins and needles going back home for Game 2. You want to take care of business here on the road and not give Quad City a chance to clinch a victory and move to the league semifinals going back to Fayetteville. For the Quad City Storm, though, you look at guys like Tommy Seikos, who's been largely held in check throughout the course of this game. Shane Bennett has not had a strong game either. A lot of the Storm opportunities have been from the perimeter, and while they've been able to get inside the Marksman defense a couple of times, no cause for concern, at least as of yet, as the Marksmen have been able to hold off what at points was a really good Quad City attack, and they've been able to stop the power play, which, as we told you in Marksman pregame, was going to be critical in this one. Let's pause for these messages from our corporate partners. Coming back on the other side, we'll answer some of your listener-submitted questions from up here in the broadcast booth during our Ask the Voice segment. This is Marksman Hockey.
Original double, Chicago
At
Dog.
Carolina's Dentist and Spring Lake Oral Surgery, we believe in creating a positively different experience.
We are proud to serve Eastern North Carolina, including Fayetteville, Spring Lake, and Raeford.
We use the best in dental technique and technology to make Carolina's Dentist your one-stop shop for quality dental care and oral care.
Book your appointment today to come experience the Carolina's Dentist difference.
Look at our yard. So many anthills everywhere. Did you know that a single ant can live to be 29 years old?
Really? Well, what about a married one?
Seriously?
But really, we need to fix the yard.
St. Peter Pest Control handles all your mosquitoes, ants, spiders, cockroaches, and even rodents. St. Peter Pest Control provides full home pest protection and consistent treatment of ants and mosquitoes in your yard, too. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
Take that, 2, please.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's Original Double, Chicago Dog, and a Turtle Sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman Hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
We welcome you back into the broadcast booth of the TaxSlayers Center. Drew Blevins alongside you on the Marksman Radio Network and Hockey TV as we turn your attention to our Ask the Voice segment, where we endeavor to answer some of your questions that you've submitted via email. If you want to have one of your questions answered on a future edition of Ask the Voice, all you have to do is email me at dblevins, that's DBLEVINS, at marksmanhockey.com with your name, where you're listening from, and a good question about hockey. This one comes from a little bit north and west of Fayetteville, a little town called Youngsville, from Scott. Scott wants to know, what is the biggest pro and the biggest con of traveling via plane to a playoff matchup like this? This is a fantastic question, because everybody knows the pro is that you're going to get here fairly rapidly. You're hopefully cutting down on some travel lag, and that's all well and good. But the thing you've got to remember here is it can force players to really reset their timing. For example, when the Marksmen go to Knoxville, Tennessee, you're looking at a bus ride that you're going to stop for a meal in the Hickory, North Carolina region. You're going to finish the commute to Knoxville, be there somewhere 3.5 to 3 hours before the game, and then boom, you're going ahead and going and playing. Here, you're getting used to the time change. You're going through a practice on Tuesday, you're going through a morning skate today, and it's not the normal road atmosphere, and throwing off that timing can sometimes have an effect on the way teams play. Now, granted, I don't think that's happened here, and the Marksmen are right in this hockey game with Quad City, but that sometimes is very important for players who are going to be conditioned to go 56 games of the regular season, operating as such, especially with those 28 on the road. But I'll tell you what, it was a lot of fun to be on this adventure with the group and to see their faces and how much they were smiling. Even the head coach, Corey Melkert, who normally is not a particularly emotional guy away from the rink, cracked a smile and remarked, I wonder if this is what it's like in the National Hockey League, flying to a location and getting to play before flying home. It's the heat of playoff hockey, and it's been a lot of fun. And for the Fayetteville Marksmen, hopefully there's enough fervor and gusto to kick it into high gear and finish these final 20 minutes strong. So thank you to Scott for his question out of Youngsville, North Carolina. If you want to have one of your questions answered on a future edition of Ask the Voice, all you have to do is email me at dblevins, that's DBLEVINS, at marksmanhockey.com with your name, where you're listening from. A good question about hockey, or the Fayetteville Marksmen. We'll take you around the league right after this.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's original double, Chicago dog, and a turtle sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If it's gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
Welcome back to Moline, Illinois. Drew Blevins with you. Let's go for a quick spin around the SPHL. Two other games in action tonight, and they're turning into laughers. Deep in the third period, Knoxville has a 3-0 lead on the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, the #1 overall seed, poised to take a series lead in their set of 3, and the Peoria Rivermen have opened up the offense against the Pensacola Ice Flyers. Through 2 periods in Pelham, it's Peoria 5 and Pensacola 0. Here in the Quad Cities, it's a good hockey game. Marksmen will have 30 seconds of carryover power play time to start the third period. It's going to be a fun finish. Come on the ride with us. Third period puck drop is next.
Baby, we have spiders on every corner outside our house.
Okay, I'll call someone to take care of it.
Baby, we have fire ants all over the yard.
All righty, I'll call someone else to take care of that.
Baby, these mosquitoes, you have got to go.
Here we go again.
One call to St. Peter Pest Control provides all these services. Total pest protection for one low monthly payment. At St. Peter Pest Control, we send all your bugs to see St. Peter.
At Carolina's Dentist and Spring Lake Oral Surgery, we believe in creating a positively different experience.
We are proud to serve Eastern North Carolina, including Fayetteville, Spring Lake, and Bradford.
We use the best in dental technique and technology to make Carolina's Dentist your one-stop shop for quality dental care and oral care.
Book your appointment today to come experience the Carolina's Dentist difference.
Welcome back to Tax Slayers Center. Drew Blevins alongside you on the Marksman Radio Network and Hockey TV. Time to drop the puck on period number 3 between the Fayetteville Marksmen and the Quad City Storm. Marksmen have 30 seconds left on a Cody Walsh minor for interference at the end of the second period. So Brent Moran will tend to the net to our left. Waiting for those final few seconds to tick off the intermission clock. Thought the Marksmen had a really lively push there at the end of the third period. And they're going to need that type of effort going into the third. You get the feeling whoever scores next is going to have a lot to say about who wins this game. Puck is down and we're off with the final 20 of regulation here in round 1, game 1. The SPHL playoffs, and Taylor Best driving the front of the net, lifts it just wide of the near side goal post. Don Oliveri feeds to the far side wing for Tommy Biesinger. He walks, rips it. Birkin cuts it down. The rebound scooped up by Biesinger. Tommy Biesinger in the far side corner, feeds it to the point. Oliveri gives across for Andrew Lane. Back for Oliveri, sets up a one-timer, blown wide. Rebound in front, they score! Taylor Best on the rebound, and the Marksmen are up 2-1. Officially, it will not be a power play goal, but Taylor Best on the off-angle rebound slides it by Bailey Birkin, and the Marksmen go up 2-1 to start this third period. Taylor Best, an eventful day. He was named a member of the SPHL All-Rookie team earlier this afternoon, and that right there is why. A massive goal for the Marksmen gives them a 2-1 lead, but here comes Quad City. This is Fournier toward the net. Rebound given up by Moran. Here's the shot back toward the front. Moran smothers it. Traffic right in front on Moran as well, and make no mistake, Quad City's going to have a push here in this third period as well. Brent Moran adjusting his mask. Native of Orleans, Ontario, has quickly wormed his way into the hearts of Marksman fans. He's been a real big positive energy guy throughout the course of the day as well. Been giving fist bumps to staff members and teammates every time he's walked down the hall. Someone that normally keeps to himself on game day, as here Seacos is going to be ejected from the face-off circle. That'll force Taylor Price to come in to take the draw. Price wins it back towards Seacos, but a good stick by Jake Hickey will send this one out. Speaking of eventful days, Jake Hickey was up at 8 a.m. local time this morning for an entrepreneurial finance exam. That was a sight to behold. Here's Franti driving in. Birking's going to smother this puck. The Marksmen will have an attacking zone draw. But Jake Hickey, though, has always been someone who has been dedicated to his studies. He wants that business finance degree from Nipissing University. Getting to the tail end of it now, and excited for him to get the sheepskin. But I thought that was a tremendous amount of dedication. Told me it was a 3-hour exam, and he made it to the arena in time to participate in morning skate on the 3-minute walk from the Radisson Hotel to the TaxSlayer Center. Minute and 6 seconds gone by here in the third period as the Marksmen rip a shot off of a body on the way through. This is sent toward the front, lifted on goal. Birkin kicks it out with a blocker side leg pad as the Marksmen reset at the point. Andrew Lane fires a bid through traffic, rebound loose in front, hack and whack time. Derek Louis-Jean is able to clear it out of harm's way, and Shane Bennett feeds the far side wing. This is Marcus Ortiz, rips one over the crossbar. That'll spring a drive for Franti, but the puck rolls beyond him to Louis-Jean. Dropping it back for Cody Walsh, who plays it off the stick of Ortiz. This will be dumped in high and with a little bit of backspin on it here after Masters weekend. Bennett working against Cup as this puck rolls back to Moran. He'll melt it. Faceoff will come to the near circle in the Marksman zone. Zach Hoffman is out with Miles Harvey. Matt McNair, Tanner Fraze, and FX Girard, the forward group. So McNair will take the draw, and we're going to get another face-off ejection. This is Connor Fries who will be thrown from the circle, and Cole Golka has to come take the draw. And some of these ejections are coming from the far linesman, and that's why it leads me to believe something is wrong with the foot alignment. And in the playoffs, it's just been tightening the screws for these officials if they see that foot cross over the front hash mark. Driving here is Nelson. He'll drop for Cole Golka, fires a shot into the glove of Moran. No rebound. That's where Brent Moran wants to live. Simple saves, butterfly and easier, no rebounds. New group coming out for the Marksmen to go along with Taylor Price, Tommy Seacos, and Ben Dupereau for the Quad City Storm. Another alignment issue off the draw. We're ready to go. Seacos sweeping at this puck. He won it, but it took an awkward cairn in the air, and the Marksmen are able to get this one back out to the red line. Best stood up, and Seacos will dump it in down the far side boards. Brent Moran stops it behind the net for Harrison Harper. Found Tommy Biesinger at the near side wing. Biesinger's pass is intercepted. Moran out of his net to play it. Shoots it to the near side boards as Moran gets train wrecked with Taylor Price in front. Harrison Harper has to separate them. Now the Marksman with a drive at the far circle wide. Taylor Price still back. Has the puck now in the attacking zone. Harrison Harper hangs on to him as Price loses the puck, and Best will take it to Oliveri. Don Oliveri feeds to the far wing. Here's Best. Fires off of Birkin, off the end wall. This will spring a chance for Quad City. All the way up. Here's Ben Dupereau. Dupereau stick handles and gets around Harrison Harper. Drops to the trailer. Shinkarik unable to hang on to the puck. He's pressured from behind as Best gets the better of Shinkarik, and now we're going to get a penalty. This will be holding. Jason Binkley is beside himself, and who's the guilty party? It's Best. Officials are going to get together here. Do they have the wrong player? Jason Binkley is beside himself, and he's got reason to be. But I'll tell you what, if no marksman goes to the penalty box after the penalty was called, this place is going to erupt as well. Don Oliveri is going to be the guilty party. It was a case of wrong player. Holding is the call. And it'll come 3:04 into the third period. Jason Binkley and Corey Melkert irate with good reason. And that all stemmed from Taylor Price getting locked up with Brent Moran and then getting tied up with Harrison Harper. That's what the fans were upset about. It was no call on Harper. And that pressure from a really good home crowd here in Quad City is going to force a call as a skipping puck will be settled by the Storm and Shane Bennett. He'll send to Ben Dupereau at the near hash marks. Back up to the point. Bennett organizes at the near side wall. Bennett feeds it up to the point for Carter Shinkarik. Pushes to the far wing for Fries. A backdoor pass off of Harvey and to the near boards. Shinkarik skips it to Ben Dupereau. He's shielded and has to go into the near side corner. Dupereau up to the near point for Carter Shinkarik, walking along the blue line, feeds Dupereau, who in turn pushes across for Shane Bennett. To the slot, he fires, Moran with a save, rebound loose in front, and Moran keeps it out, and the Marksman will send it down the far side boards. Minute to go in the power play for Quad City, 15:50 to go in the third period. 2-1 Marksmen have the lead on a goal 30 seconds into the third period from Taylor Best. Now Dylan Fournier will carry the puck ahead for Quad City, and the Storm are offside as Nelson was ahead of the play. Face-off will come back out to neutral ice. And as we've told you all season long, if you want to cue into someone who's upset, watch Jason Binkley. Jason Binkley has played a lot of high-level hockey in the ECHL, Division I college hockey player, national runner-up with the Ferris State Bulldogs. When he goes ballistic, you know something's awry. He's one of the most level-headed people I've ever met in this game. Genuinely nice guy to talk to. And that was a sign for me that he was not particularly thrilled that Quad City was given this power play. Nonetheless, the Marksmen need to kill it. They may have a break. This is Glover. Has Biesinger going with him. Glover pulls the trigger. Birkin got a piece of it with the catching side shoulder and keeps it 2-1. Fayetteville has had a couple of shorthanded opportunities. They've scored 7 shorthanded in the regular season, given up 8. Now down the far boards, here's a chance for Golka. Moran seals. Puck is loose off the near side glass. Out she goes as we return to five-a-side hockey. Oliveri will get to the bench. He'll instruct as Harper will come on for him. Dumped in with Tommy Seiko's chasing. Harrison Harper wisely will play to Tanner Fraze, and he'll give to Matt McNair down the far boards. McNair bumped by Price as he dumps it in with Mangone going to chase. Behind the net, Bailey Birkin out of his net will find Derek Louis-Jean, and he'll skate it right up beyond the red line. Louis-Jean taken down crossing the blue line as Moran will melt this puck And another attacking zone draw will come up for Quad City right after this. 14:26 to go in the third period in Moline. 2-1, Marksman lead.
Welcome to Freddy's. How are you guys doing?
Meetings.
Lunch meetings all week, all salads.
Bean salads.
Quinoa salads.
Heirloom salads.
Frisee salads.
Sometimes a guy needs a Freddy's original double, Chicago dog, and a turtle sundae.
Make that 2, please.
3.
Absolutely.
If it's gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
It's been one of the best hockey games all season long. No surprise, intensity ramps up in the playoffs. We expected nothing less between these two teams. 14:26 to go in the third period. Fayetteville Marksmen leading the Quad City Storm 2-1 here in Moline, Illinois. Face-off will be to the blocker side of Brent Moran. Andrew Lane will be back with Jarrett Cupp, Matt McNair, Tanner Fraze, and Nick Mangone, the forward group for the Marksmen. Carter Shinkarik with Shane Bennett and Connor Fries, the forward group for the Storm. Tie up off the draw is won by the Marksmen, but steered right to the near side corner where Cole Golka will go to chase it. Shinkarik gives in front. Here's a shot, and Moran stands tall. Another good chance for Quad City, and Brent Moran shuts it down. Jarrett Cupp trying to clear. He will with help from Matt McNair. Mangone on his horse to chase it. Matt Stoya turns it away from him off the far glass, but the Marksman will control with time and space. Lane pushes ahead to the near side wing. Mangone gets around Shinkarik. He flies one toward the net. Cut down as I think Stoya may have caught that puck for a moment. He'll give to Shane Bennett, and here comes Quad City. Bennett down the near side boards. Andrew Lane watching him closely. Over to the far corner. Shinkarik gives up to the point for Joe Silva. He'll backhand toward the net. Moran reaches out, scoops it, and will hang on. Things getting testy as you expect in a playoff series. Down to 13:40 to go in this third period. The Marksmen trying to finish off a hard-fought game on the road without the services of their captain and Brian Moore. Peyton Franti will take the draw here against Connor Fries. We'll get a quick pause to push the blind side wingers back to the far boards. As Franti wins this cleanly to Zach Hoffman. Hoffman turns to the near boards for Reimers, sends this one up the near boards, but Logan Nelson will take it and give to Sova. Headman's for Mike Moran, who will dump it in. Moran in the trapezoid will leave this on a tee for Hoffman. Pushes to the near wing for Reimers. Dylan Fournier pinching, trying to force a turnover. Unable to do so as Hoffman comes to the rescue for the Marksmen. Hoffman to the far side boards off the stick of Jake Hickey. Line held by Sova as he played it high off the glass. Bounces back to Moran. He'll melt the puck. Brent Moran does not care if this game takes another hour to complete. He will melt everything, especially with his group in front. Moran along with Jake Hickey and Harrison Harper, all three of them representing Nipissing University, a group that in only their 6th year of having a women's hockey program rode all the way to the U Sports Championship against Concordia. Face-off won by the Marksmen. This is Taylor Best, who will skate it out to center. Gains the red line and is unable to get around to Fournier as Sova mishandles the puck, and now he'll be pressured by Drake Glover. Joe Sova, using that frame to shield the puck away from harm, will find Fournier, who will push it up quickly to the far side wing and Taylor Price. Price pressured, lost it, but Dupereau is going to spin it back. Now Derek Louis-Jean, near side red line. Sends a pass off the skates of Tommy Sikos. That'll spring Tommy Biesinger the other way. Biesinger spins at the far hash marks. Pushed off the puck by Louis-Jean. Getting help from Matt McNair, but Tommy Sikos will take it instead. Backhands it high up in the air, and this is going to be a hand pass against the Marksmen as Harper pushed it right back to the stick of Tommy Biesinger. And we'll get a face-off with 12:29 to go in the third period. A reminder for you, Game 2 of this series will be on Friday night at the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. You can get your tickets by skating to marksmanhockey.com and clicking the Tickets tab. And if that game is going to be anywhere near as good as this one, it's going to be one you don't want to miss. Backhanded to the near boards, Derek Louis-Jean pulls the trigger over the crossbar. Fraze trying to chip the rebound out. He cannot. Cole Golka, the far side corner, wraps behind the net. Golka hanging on to the puck. He rotates all the way to the point. Golka steps around Tanner Fraze. Centers looking for Shinkarik off the stick of Fraze, but the Storm will backhand it below the goal line for Golka again. Taken from him cleanly this time by Matt McNair. Finds Tanner Fraze, backhands up the far side boards. FX Girard on his horse, beat out by a step by Cody Walsh. Swings to the near side wing. Here's Shane Bennett with speed. Chips across for Golka. Settled on Cup. Golka fires it toward the net. Blocked away by his own man as Andrew Lane will escort Carter Shinkarik behind the net. Now Jarrett Cupp has the puck in his skates. Steps off the far side goalpost. Touches to Tanner Fraze. He'll look to gain the red line and sends it ahead for FX Girard to chase. Line change coming for the Marksmen. 11:30 to go in this third period. The far side wing, Logan Nelson will turn it to Dylan Fournier. Backhands up the near side boards. As Connor Fries will pull cue it ahead for Logan Nelson. Nelson in front, looking for Moran off of his skates and wide. Mangone gets to the puck, skips it off the far boards, back out to center, but it'll be taken there by Logan Nelson. Nelson turning right back down the near side boards. Dispossessed initially by Reimers, but dumped in by Mike Moran. Brent Moran out of his net to backhand to Zach Hoffman, who will find Reimers. Gives back for Miles Harvey, who tried to push it up ice. Mangone bumped off the puck as Harvey roughs up his man. Now Taylor Price from an off angle. He wraps. Moran got a piece of it with the leg pad, and Mangone has the loose puck. Nick Mangone absolutely hammers Taylor Price. Price had him right between the crosshairs, and Nick Mangone got the better of him. What a collision. Now down the near boards. Here's Seikos laying it in. Behind the net, Harrison Harper shielding away from Tommy Seikos. Taylor Best will turn back for Oliveri. Back for Best in the near corner. He'll work up the near sideboards. Biesinger just trying to get this one out, and he does. Pirouettes around Ben Dupereau, who will get the puck again, sending it to the far side wing. Here's Ortiz. They're offside. 10:14 to go in this third period. And Nick Mangone destroyed Taylor Price between the Marksman blue line and the red line. Face-off will come back out to neutral ice. Marksmen have been outshot in this game 32-24. It's been a white-knuckle ride with the lead since the Marksmen took it. Put that in perspective for you. In this period alone, Quad City has 7 shots on Brent Moran. The Marksmen have 4 on Bailey Birkin. Draw won by the Storm. On the far side half wall, it's Bennett. Gives off at the far side half wall. Taken away by Taylor Best. And the Marksmen skip it back out beyond the blue line. Dumped in. As Best will send it back out on the far side half wall. Sova will regroup as we're beyond the halfway point of this third period. Joe Sova ahead for Cole Golka. Slides it into the middle for Marcus Ortiz. Backhands off of Cup, who one-hands right back to Cole Golka. Golka sends it behind the net for Marcus Ortiz as he's trapped in the near side corner. Leaves for Golka, overskates the puck, regroups. Near side corner, Golka cannot negotiate a round of Drake Glover. He'll find Best, who will skate the puck out to the red line and chip it forward for Biesinger to go chase. Biesinger in the near side corner, lined up by Fournier, who will rub him out in the far side corner. Fournier knocked down on the play, will keep going. Fournier gets back up, he's got the puck. Off the far side boards, this is Price. A cross-ice pass for Shane Bennett. He centers, looking in front, but spinning the puck away is Logan Nelson. Quad City holds the line, but Best registers a shot block on the bid from Cody Walsh. Best, knocked to his knees, will give the puck for Peyton Franti. It's beyond the blue line as Franti was knocked a couple times, but Fries recovers. Gives to Mike Moran. He's around of Harvey. Moran through the slot, and the puck bounces to the near side boards with no problem. Zach Hoffman will peel away with possession. 8:45 to go in this third period. Hoffman hanging on to the puck, looking up ice, standing behind to Brent Moran. Hoffman feeds the far side wing. That's Harvey. Will give up ice for Jake Hickey. Dumps it in, spinning away from contact, sending Reamers to go chase it. This puck will be taken by Quad City at the near side half wall. They'll send it all the way up the near boards. Oliveri standing tall on Derek Louis-Jean. Marksmen have it back out to center. Matt McNair gets around Ben Dupereau, fires a long wrist shot, caught by Birkin. Wanted to play it out, but the whistle blew. Bailey Birkin wanted to keep the play going. He shakes his head in disgust. 8:16 to go in the third period here from Moline, Illinois. 2-1, Fayetteville in front.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Heart-pounding action all night long here from Tax Slayer Center in Moline, Illinois. Taylor Best gave the Marksmen a lead on a goal that came just at the tail end of a power play, 30 seconds into this period. It's been rowdy, it's been fun. Face-off will be to the glove side of Bailey Birkin. Peyton Franti digging for it for the Marksman, loses the draw, but Fournier stepped on the puck and lost his balance. That'll allow the Marksman to set things up. Here's Harper, drives it through traffic. It's a shot that is blocked and a breakaway chance for Taylor Price. He shoots, Moran says no with the glove side leg pad on the breakaway bid from the former Marksman Taylor Price. To the far side half wall, Jake Hickey now. To Don Oliveri up the near side boards. He'll dump it in onto Birkin. Catching this, he wanted to play it out. Man going in front, and this will be whistled dead. Highlight that moment. It's a big break for Taylor Price and a better save by Brent Moran. Dave Shinichny is having rather heated words with Joe Genovese. That's been back-to-back plays. Bailey Birkin has wanted to keep the puck going, and it's been 2 rapid whistles. Face-off to the near side circle of the Quad City end. 7:45 to go, third period, 2-1 Marksman. Matt McNair toes in to take the draw for the Marksman. Tied up off the draw as the forwards converge. Now a shot from Fraze, misses well wide of the far post. Cole Golka gets to it as he swings to the near wing, intercepted by Andrew Lane as he tried to work up the near side boards. Everybody trying to dig this one free. FX Girard does, dumping it in, he'll go to chase. David Branchik is back, leaving it for Matt Stoya. Stoya looks up ice. His pass was initially tipped off of Marksman's stick. It'll make it to Shane Bennett. Bennett drives in, his shot off frame. McNair getting to the loose change. Sends to Tanner Fraze. Fraze leads it ahead for FX Girard in the far side corner. Finished by Derek Louis-Jean. Cody Walsh fumbles with the puck. FX Girard will take it. Backhands to Matt McNair. He's tied up with Louis-Jean. To the far side boards, Quad City will take it. They'll skate it beyond their own blue line and float it back ahead. Taken by Jarrett Cup for Fayetteville to the far side boards. Taylor Best dumps it in, avoiding contact. 6:45 to go in the third period. Up the far side boards. Fries negotiates his way around Harvey with help from Michael Moran. Mike Moran feeds it up to the point. Here's a one-timer caught by Brent Moran. No rebound. I think for Quad City as well here, while you want all traffic coming to the net front, you don't want to be undisciplined in what you're throwing to the net. 6:34 to go in the third period. Storm crowd trying to get loud and spurn their team on to a Game 1 victory. Marksman, as the higher seed, trying to take care of business on the road in their only trip to the Quad Cities this season. Connor Fries settles the puck from its edge in his own zone. Fries on the far side half wall, zips a cross ice pass. It'll be taken by Dylan Fournier, and he'll push to the far boards for Joe Silva. Sova probing, will dump it in off of Taylor Best. The first one back is Miles Harvey. Harvey double teamed, feeds Best on the far side boards, sends it back up to the point. Diving to make the play is Drake Glover. That's back out to the blue line. Glover off on a change as Biesinger goes to chase. South of 6 minutes to go in this third period. The near side boards, driving is Mike Moran. The puck rolls too far for him. Harvey will take it and feed the far side boards again. This is Taylor Best with possession. Floats it to the far side corner. Biesinger will take it for the Marksman with Franti posted up in front of the net. Biesinger cannot turn the puck around Ben Dupereau. He'll feed the far side boards. It's Taylor Price again. Watched by Harrison Harper as Harper has hold of Price. Back behind the net, Tommy Seacoast looking for the puck. Seacoast will take it. Backhands to the near side wing. This is Derek Louis-Jean. His shot partially blocked by Biesinger. Taken back behind. Here's a one-timer by Seacoast. Wide of the near side post. David Branchik will hold the line. Branchik looking, hanging on to the puck. Drops for Louis-Jean. His shot through traffic. Never made it through. Picked up by Dupereau at the far side face-off circle. Back up to the point for Derek Louis-Jean. Skates down the far side boards, looks to give it back up to the point. Peyton Franti intercepts, and this will spring a 2-on-1 for the Marksman. Nick Mangone hanging on. He's got Oliveri going with him. He pulls the trigger. Perkins says no with a collision at the end of the play. And that'll take us to our final media timeout. 4:57 to go in the third period. Marksman 2, Storm 1.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Fayetteville Marksmen white-knuckling a 2-1 lead in this opening game of round 1 of the SPHL playoffs. 4 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the contest. Marksmen leading the Quad City Storm 2-1. Bailey Birkin will head back to the net to our right. Tanner Fraze, Matt McNair, FX Girard, Andrew Lane, Jarrett Cupp, the 5 for the Marksmen. We will keep an eye on Birkin when the time comes. We saw Glenn DiTullio a couple weeks ago pull his goaltender at 4 minutes. I doubt that Dave Shanichny will do the same, but at the same time, you never know. McNair will toe in to take the draw against Shinkarik again. Face-off won by Quad City to the far side boards. Pitched ahead for Cole Golka. Fumbles with it and turns it over to FX Girard, who will dump it back in, but we've got a whistle. Why? Linesman's going to say it was an error on him. That's why. And he immediately put his hand over his heart. He was mouthing, "My bad." So the face-off will go to the center ice circle. 4:50 to go. Shinkarik will toe in against McNair again. Face-off won cleanly by the Storm as Walsh will feed it up ice for Cole Golka. Backhands to the near board. Shane Bennett driving. His wrist shot caught by Brent Moran. No rebound as Cupp and Shinkarik interlock at the end of the play. 4:40 to go in the third period. Brent Moran has been a gem for Fayetteville. As this face-off will come to his blocker side. Marksman will hop on an airplane tomorrow morning to get back to Raleigh. The drive to Fayetteville. Quad City will load the bus and begin the trek to the Sandhills. Here's Fournier with a drive. Rebound is loose in front. Moran tracking it. Where's the puck? It's still loose in a bevy of humanity in front of the net. And we've got a whistle. Oh, boy. Was that puck played with a hand? Or was the net dislodged? Here's the reverse angle replay. Oh. Joe Genovese and Jake Linnaeus having the conversation with Taylor Price. He thought that puck was covered by Zach Hoffman. And on the rebound, you can see Hoffman was hunched over it. But as soon as that puck hit the cup of his glove, it came right back out. So that is a frozen puck, and they score. Logan Nelson off the faceoff, lifts it over Brent Moran. We're tied. Just a seeing eye snap wrister. I don't know if Brent Moran ever got a good look at it. 4:26 to go in the third period. We are deadlocked, square even at 2-2. And now it is who's got more gas left in the tank. Dumped in by Quad City. Here's Dupereau down the near side boards. He centers, but the pass is blocked on the way through. Back up to the point, Fournier with a low wrist shot. Tipped by Seikos on the way through. Just wide of the near post. Now a centering pass will be taken by the Marksman. Biesinger to Don Oliveri. Flips it sky high up in the air. It'll be fed and settled by Pest. His shot gets through Birkin and is out of play. .358 to go in the third now. Pest, Biesinger, Glover, Lane, Cup, the 5 for Fayetteville. Logan Nelson from Connor Fries at 15:33, officially that ties the game for Quad City. False start off the face-off. We'll redo it. Glover will toe in here and wins it. Pest pushes to the point for Jarrett. Cup into the far face-off circle. Biesinger spins a shot that goes off of a stick now. Lane fires. Tipped. They score! It's Glover! The deflection in front, and the Marksmen lead! Drake Glover was the league leader in game-winning goals in the regular season. This one in the postseason is a massive marker for Fayetteville. A deflected shot with a goal that'll come at 16:10 into the third period. And Drake Glover will give the Marksmen a 1-goal lead in the final handful of minutes of this third period. And now it is hustle time. It's a face-off won by Quad City from center ice. Slapped all the way ahead. This will spring a chance, but Cup back-checking makes the play. Jake Hickey has the puck. Delayed penalty upcoming. It's going to go against Quad City as Silva touches it. This will be a roughing minor. The guilty party is Taylor Price. And the Marksmen will have a man advantage until 1 minute and 31 seconds to go in this one. Penalty comes 16:29 into the third. Taylor Price for roughing. And it may not be as cut and dry as that. as all of the officiating crew is going to get together in the official semicircle. Don Oliveri and Joe Sova await the explanation. .3:31 to go in the third. Corey Melkert and Jason Binkley eyeing strategy along their bench. Joe Genovese is out of the huddle. Jake Linnaeus talking it over with Joe Sova. Brand new officiating crew in Fayetteville on Friday. Seem to be settled. It'll be a St. Peter Pest Control power play for the Marksmen. As Dave Shinichny gets the explanation here. And there's been another penalty given. It's to Matt Stoya. And that may mean there was a misconduct of some variety on Taylor Price. That's how it's going to shake out. It's a 5-on-4 power play. It is a misconduct on Price to go along with a 2-minute roughing, so Stoya has to serve it. While the Marksmen settle the puck behind Brent Moran, 3:15 to go in the third period. Best trying to get around Michael Moran, turns the puck over to Dylan Fournier. Fournier stood up by Jarrett Cupp as Best will get the puck, knocking it to Don Oliveri. Oliveri in trouble with Mike Moran watching him. He'll stick handle directly behind Brent Moran. Don Oliveri skated in his 300th regular season professional game last Saturday in a win over Roanoke. Headman pass to Biesinger. He fires a wrist shot, caught by Birkin. 2:46 to go in this third period. 3-2 Marksmen hanging on to the lead here. The series turns back to Fayetteville on Friday, 7 p.m. puck drop. Tickets still available. You can get yours at marksmanhockey.com by clicking the Tickets tab. Peyton Franti will toe in to take the draw for the Marksmen. Just pokes the puck forward. Derek Louis-Jean unable to clear cleanly. Andrew Lane now centers the puck to the far side face-off circle. It goes. Miles Harvey across for Lane. Sets things up in the near side corner for Franti. Knocked off the puck by Cody Walsh. This will be taken by Fraze as he gives to Harvey all the way across for Reimers to blast it. Birkin got a piece of it, knocking it away. Lane trying to send it into the near side corner. Intercepted by Derek Louis-Jean, who's had a really good hockey game so far. Louis-Jean stick handling around of Lane. He couldn't negotiate around him. Zach Reimers hanging on to the puck. He peers up ice. 2:10 to go third period. Reimers at the red line will stick handle and hang on to the puck right along his own blue line. Finding Matt McNair, who will cut up ice. He's into the attacking zone. McNair blows by Sova, turns away from pressure from Fournier, gives a pass to the slot that's intercepted by Cole Golka. Golka down the far side boards. Working against Cupp, he fires, punched out by Moran. The rebound scooped up by the Marksman. There's a takedown by Golka. This will be a trip on Oliveri. Cole Golka got his stick tied up in the feet of Don Oliveri and hauled him down. And we'll go 5-on-3 for 14 seconds, and that means Quad City will come to the end of the contest, and they're going to be shorthanded. Penalty will officially come 18-16 into the third period. Golka got his stick right in the skates of Oliveri, who did his best to keep his feet moving. And now this complicates things for Dave Shinichny on pulling his goaltender. And he wants to call timeout to talk this over. We'll put this game on reset for you. It's been wild. It's been a blast. Zach Reimers opened the scoring 7 minutes into the first period, but Ben Dupereau on the power play ties it up 10:26 into the first. No goals in the second period as the goaltenders trade saves back and forth, but Taylor Best breaks the tie 30 seconds into the third period to make it 2-1. It looked like the Marksmen were going to be able to ride that to victory, but off of a draw, Logan Nelson fires a shot over the shoulder of Brent Moran to tie it at 2. And just when it looked like overtime was looming, Andrew Lane's shot from the point gets deflected in by Drake Glover to make it 3-2. And now the Marksmen are a minute and 44 seconds away from taking a 1-0 series lead. And Cole Golka's 2-minute tripping minor up on the board. It'll be 5-on-3 for 14 seconds. It'll then go to 5-on-4, but keep in mind, Bailey Birkin's going to be coming out of the net at some point, but it'll only be 5-on-5. Top power play group out for the Marksmen. Another tie-up off the draw. Quad City has been so good at that all game. They get the puck and they'll ice it. Birkin with a quick glance over at Dave Shanichny, who has his hand up. He'll hold him. 90 seconds to go in regulation. Brought ahead, Biesinger will skate it as Dupereau comes off the bench. A pass to the far sideboards makes it into the attacking zone for the Marksmen. It's 5-on-4 with a minute and 30 seconds to go on the Golka minor, a minute and 15 seconds to go on the hockey game. Quad City gets this puck up. Out of the net comes Bailey Birkin. This is Dupereau down the near side boards. Lost his footing. Oliveri takes the puck, but the line's held by Shane Bennett. Back behind the net, Jarrett Cupp pitches it to the far side wing. Derek Louis-Jean hanging on to it. Swings to Shane Bennett, top of the near circle. Bennett blows by his man. He fires. Moran makes the save. The rebound loose in the slot. Clear to the point. Here's a shot. Blocked through traffic. Where's the puck? It's under Moran. Brent Moran on his back somehow keeps this out as Oliveri gets tangled up with Derek Louis-Jean. 43 seconds remaining in this hockey game. It's Brent Moran athletic. That is playoff hockey. This face-off will go to the glove side of Brent Moran. Dave Shanichny has used his timeout. With Birkin on the bench, he can go 5-on-5. 43 seconds to go in the third period. It is Fournier and Sova, Fries, Nelson, and Bennett, the Iron Five for Quad City. Cup with Miles Harvey, Drake Glover, Nick Mangone, and Tanner Fraze, the group for the Marksmen. Here come the Cowbells. Strap in, folks. It's going to be a fun finish. As the Marksmen win the draw. Jarrett Cupp takes it in the far side corner, shoots it up to the point. Fournier holds the line. He lets it go. Blocked by Nelson, who fires wide of the far side post. Tanner Fraze reaching out, but Fournier holds the line. Dumped back behind to Brent Moran. Miles Harvey scoops it around the far side boards. It's still not out. Shot right back toward the slot. Now cleared. Marksmen have a chance. Mangold toward the empty net. Punches it wide, but no icing. 15 seconds remain in the hockey game. Quad City's got to go. Their fans roar one more time. 10 to go in the hockey game. Fraze knocks it back, but it's taken ahead. Here's a chance by Price. He holds. They're offside. 4 seconds to go, and Quad City is offside. Joe Sova is livid. The face-off will come back out to neutral ice, but not before the scorer's table has blown a horn for the officials to come over. Marksman white-knuckling this and just trying to get back to North Carolina with a 1-0 series lead. Dave Shanichny directs. 4.3 seconds remain in this hockey game. Marksman 3, Storm 2. Here's the face-off. It's just clubbed all the way down by the Marksman. Fayetteville is coming back to the Sandhills with a 1-0 series lead, painted black and orange. This one is over. What a hockey game, and what a way to open the playoffs as the Fayetteville Marksmen will head back to Fayetteville, North Carolina with a chance to bounce the Quad City Storm on Friday night at 7 p.m. Final score here in Quad City, the Fayetteville Marksmen 3, the Quad City Storm 2. We'll be right back after these messages to put this game on reset for you during Marksman Postgame. For those of you following along on Hockey TV, you can click on over to the Marksman Radio Network on YouTube to join us for Marksman Postgame right after these messages.
Something big is coming. Something so big, it'll change the world of chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's new signature sandwich with Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. Because the chicken sandwich war ain't over yet. The new signature sandwich. All the other little sandwiches can run along. We'll take it from here.
Kelly, you need to unmute yourself.
For some, it's just the sound of ice hitting heavy-duty plastic. But for us, it's the signal calling us back to the light. And to Greg's house, because he just got a new grill.
Connecting to Hot Jams playlist.
Welcome back, Bud Light legends. It's time to take summer by the coolers.
Hey you. Are you hearing this but not seeing this? You can change that. Follow along with the entire season of Fayetteville Marksman hockey on Hockey TV. Visit hockeytv.com/subscriptions and get the SPHL TV package to watch every single Fayetteville Marksman road game this year. That's hockeytv.com/subscriptions. Experience the thrill of being a Fayetteville Marksman season ticket holder and all the benefits that come along with it, including your same great seat for 28 or 14 home games, exclusive season ticket member events, and an opportunity to enjoy discounts on food and beverage and merchandise at the Crown Coliseum. Skate to marksmanhockey.com/season tickets to learn more.
The Fayetteville Marksmen in Game 1 of this 2022 SPHL President's Cup playoffs skate away with a 3-2 hard-fought victory over the Quad City Storm in Moline, Illinois. This was a classic and everything that playoff hockey is built up to be. Let's go ahead and put this game on reset for you. Zach Reimers opens the scoring for the Marksmen 7 minutes into the first period from Miles Harvey and Zach Hoffman. Reimers had been a guy that had struggled through the middle and end of March and has elevated his play. He scored 3 goals now in the Marksmen's last 5 games. That's a big one to open the scoring, but Quad City would find a way to get it back on the power play. Ben Dupereau from Carter Shinkarik and Shane Bennett makes it 1-1, and that's where we would live for a long time in this hockey game. Brent Moran and Bailey Birkin treated us to a goaltender's duel in which neither of them really blinked, and it was a fantastic spectacle to watch. The Marksmen get the next goal in the game. It comes 30 seconds into the third period with Taylor Best scoring on a rebound from the end wall on the power play. We stayed at 2-1 for a long time, and it looked like the Marksmen were going to be able to ride that momentum to a Game 1 victory. But Logan Nelson says not so fast as he rips one over the shoulder of Brent Moran to tie things up at 2. That goal comes 15:33 into the third period. But less than a minute later, a drive from the point from Andrew Lane is deflected in by Drake Glover. That makes it 3-2, and the Marksmen would not look back from there. Final statistics for you. In the third period, the Marksmen have 9 shots for a game total of 29. Quad City, not to be outdone, had 15 shots for a game total of 40. On the power play tonight, Fayetteville goes 0 for 4, while Quad City executes. They go 1 for 3 on the man advantage in this one. Game 2 of this series will be Friday night at the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You can tune in on the Marksman Radio Network and Hockey TV, but you can also get tickets by logging on to marksmanhockey.com and clicking the Tickets tab. Folks, this was an outstanding hockey game and one that has set a playoff atmosphere for the remainder of the 2022 SPHL President's Cup playoffs. The final score from Moline, Illinois, one last time, the Fayetteville Marksmen 3 and the Quad City Storm 2. We hope you'll join us in some form of fashion or on Friday night. Until then, I'm Drew Blevins. We hope you enjoyed this one as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next time, good night.